right now I'm going to be bringing a brilliant jam-packed show, and it is going to include our Gemma Crow. Oh yeah, not yet though, you're gonna have to wait. So, gonna bring you, now we have 4 parts to our show, each hour has a part. So part 1 is the 5 o'clock hour, part 6 is the, part 2 is the 6 o'clock hour, part 3 is our 7 o'clock hour, and part 4 is our 8 o'clock hour. So this is our part 1 show starter. I have 7 brand new treats for us tonight. Now, I read an email the other day that said I was supposed to have 1 brand new treat a night, and I have 7. Yeah, I know. Director Tom went, really? And I'm not talking about bundles because they're all new as well. I'm only talking about brand new strands that are launching tonight. I have 7 in the space of 4 hours, which means you're getting more than 2 an hour if you were to break it down, such as. Right. Break it down, break it down. Freshwater pearl. 46 in stock, brand new Keshi pearls for you. You are getting, now I love that they've been top drilled. That in itself makes me think, oh, I can make a flower with that and not go wrong too badly. Could actually do it. 44 spaces for you on your Keshi pearls. Now Keshi pearls I launched the other night and they sold out. I don't even think the price was in and they sold out. These are slightly more uniformed actually in their sizes. You can actually, they've got not normally do you get such an accurate 12 by 6 mil to 20 by 9 mil accurate measurement on your Keshi pearls. As you can see, they're already being allocated. We started with 46. They're going really, really low. I've got callers on the line, new viewers, regular viewers. If any of you have joined me at any point today in the past 4 hours, or if you've joined the lovely Lucy first thing this morning, you've paid your post and packaging, you've paid your shipping and handling, it's there for you to add to your order. Half the stock is gone and it's only £9.95. Now, if you're having a look at this and you think, oh, Ali, I'm confused, how have people got it, but the price wasn't there? People have trusted and thought, I know I want them, I know Jewellery Maker will do a great price, I know my card won't usually get charged until it's due to be shipped anyway, so I know I'm happy with it. If I change my mind and I don't love the price, I can always call back and change my mind, but at least I've guaranteed them. You've all got until 31st of January to make your mind up. Next year, that's more than 2 months away. Now, producer Danny's quite excited because we've got some Keshi pearls in silver. Now, they're a smaller size, but they would work quite well indeed. This will be coming up in part 1 of the late show, which is between now and 6 p.m, just so you can get your head around it. Keshi pearls sold out last night as well. We had some silver and peach ones. We have more, I was going to say more pearls for you, more ideas of pearls, because I've got these coins, which are fabulous. More of an ivory colour these are. They're just slightly, they don't match perfectly to these Keshi pearls. Slightly more of a ivory tone. These have sold out. Well done to you. That was our part 1 show starter. Your part 2 show starter will be in the 6 o'clock hour. That's part 2. My word. So we've got 7 brand new strands tonight, and this is the second one of our 7. How low? Why? Oh my God, I love that, because you're presenting 8 hours today, Ali. You're in a halfway through point of your marathon. We're going to do something naughty. I've only got 41 of these. Are you ready to pearl your collection? Plenty of pearls for you to add to your collection. Sounds like a plan to me. 10 by 11 mil in their coins. So they graduate as 10 mil coins up to 11 mil coins. Price is coming in to, ooh, £6.95. Individually, you can make plenty of rings, couldn't you? Just 1 stone rings or earrings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 22, 4, 6, 8, 10. 31 roughly. 31 individual rings. Have you charged £1 a ring? All you need is a bit of elastic. 10 left, more than 10 in baskets. Try and check them out. Good luck to you. It's busy tonight, just to warn you. To your regular viewer, you'll be thinking, oh, I'm excited, I expected to be busy on a Sunday night. If you're not a regular viewer of the late show, you might be thinking, oh, Is that how fast? Late show is very quick, very quick. I'm not trying to rush you. They've sold out already. Right, would you like to see the show highlights? Yeah, let's bring it in. So in the 5 p.m. hour, which is part 1, we'll be bringing you ruby drops. I mentioned these earlier when we had some emeralds, 100 carats, over 100 carats of plain ruby drops. There's nothing plain about them other than there's no facet. They're stunning. Lots of people already been asking about those. In the 6 p.m. hour, which is part 2, we have a Nugs Life as your headliner. Lots of gorgeous nugget strands for you. You're gonna really, really love those. They're amazing. 7 p.m. hour, which is part 3, we've got the 15 carats of yellow sapphires coming your way. Oh my gosh, they are gorgeous. And the 8 p.m. hour, which is our part 4 of the late show, is the Rondelle Jewel. It's our superstar buy. You're gonna love them. I've got 150 in stock. They're stunning. Do you want to see them now? I picked up the sapphire strand there as well. Hello, this is your superstar buy. You're gonna get 2, not just 1 strand, 2 strands. And I might just be taking these under £10. For 2, yeah, highlight, very collectible stone, very beautiful, stunning, all coming your way. Talking of stunning, hello, Gemma Crow.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Really good.
I've missed you.
Have you?
I'm really pleased to have you back in the late show. It seems like forever.
It does. It seems like ages. I thought I was off for longer actually, but I'm back here. Yay!
Yay! I think I can speak for everybody watching right now. Awesome! It's the best news ever. Having Gemma Crow in the late show. When does this ever happen in concession in 1 month?
I don't know. I'm here. I was here twice this month, which is unusual. So it's nice. I love the late show. I like the late show.
I have to be honest, I was asked if I could cover the mid-show today, the design inspiration. I said, yeah, that's fine. And they went, all right, we'll get cover for the late show. I went, aye? Can I not work with Gemma Crow? And they went, but that means you'll be doing 8 hours in a row. I was like, so? I want to work with Gemma Crow. I don't want anyone else to work with Gemma Crow. I was so excited on Friday. I found out. So yeah, so that's the main reason. I'm doing 2 shows in 1.
Oh, well, I feel honoured. And thank you for my donut as well.
Did you get one?
Yes, it was gorgeous.
Good, good. Keep rubbing it in for our Dan, because he's a bit unhappy about that. Connell, have you had a donut? Come and have a donut. Do you want a donut, Wiz?
Maybe in a bit.
In a bit. He's pacing himself.
Yeah.
Connell, treat yourself. But what you do need to do is pop your face and tail it, and you have to have a bite of it here so that Danny can't have it. You can turn it round and bite it with not us watching you bite it, but I just mean we have to see that it's not for Danny. Here's our I love that. That was the best. Now, come on, Tom, stop winding up Danny. You can't get a second one. Have all the mid-show gone? They all gone home? Right, make sure you get your donut first, and once you've all got your donuts, then if there's one left, Danny can have one. What? I think it's only fair. Text me in. Do you think I'm fair or not fair? JewelleryMaker.com. You can drop me a message for free. 60777. Normal network charges will apply. JM Studio at the start of your text. And do you think I'm being fair? Danny had a donut last night. Nobody else did. So I'm making sure everybody gets one before Danny does. I think that's fair. What do you think, Gemma? Is that fair or not fair?
I think that was fair.
Hmm.
There's plenty. I'm sure he'll get one.
Well, I've counted that there is enough that he'll get one. But I just think everyone needs to get one first. He shouldn't get picked when he was the only one to get picked yesterday, when he ate my donut. Daniel, that is you. Daniel has typed in not fair. For that, you're not going to get one. Calling your bluff. Right, what are we going to do next? I'm excited. Well, you cannot tell me. I'll just eat a donut in your face, so it's fine. I don't mind. Oh, I love these. These make me think of icicles. What do you think? Icicle looking? Like little mini trees?
Angels.
Angels, yes! Oh gosh, you're much more inventive than me, Gemma.
Well,
I'm thinking of a standard tree.
I would like to claim the idea, but it was a viewer texted in last week and said they were put little beads, little rounds on top, and then just some wire wings in between and hang them on a tree. I thought that was just the most gorgeous idea.
That is a beautiful idea. Oh, yes. Now we've only got 87 of these, but it's been really, really busy today. We had some crackle quartz rounds that would work with these earlier today. These, where's the little torch? There it is. Could you imagine with Christmas lights twinkling next to them, how pretty they will be, or festive lights. You might not celebrate Christmas, but you might enjoy festivities of some sort. Could you imagine how lovely that would look with just sort of lights glinting through all the crackled effect?
I'd like some. When the person texted in and said that, I thought, oh, I'm going to have to get some, but I've not seen them since. So.
Have you not?
No, and here they are.
Oh, and you're working. What a shame. We've only got 87 of these. Oops, I dropped the torch in my blueberries. It wasn't the donuts, it was my blueberries, it's fine. Made them a little bit hot, but I'm sure they'll still be nice. Right, I've got $11.95, but I like big butts and I cannot lie. The price point's going lower. Oh, that was rubbish. That's probably one of the worst changes of words in a song I've ever attempted.
That wasn't your best, I got to say.
It wasn't my best,
no,
was it, Gemma?
It wasn't. You'll warm that.
$6.95, but that is my favourite price. I put all 87 in stock only for you tonight. So once they've gone, they've gone. For regular viewers, you'll be aware of this, but if you're a new viewer to the late show, you could be a regular viewer to the morning show and a regular viewer to the design inspiration show, but if you've never watched the late show before, then you might not be aware that you only get our prices on the late show for 60 minutes from the minute the code is there and it's available. Did you know that, Gemma?
I didn't. I thought it was until 9 o'clock.
I wish
I did
was.
get caught out the other day with it, so I found out the other day.
Oh no. I've asked for us to have a little video documentary, a little short sort of video made just to remind us all, because sometimes I forget, because when you don't have to think about it on the design show and you don't have to think about it in the morning show, you have to sort of click back into, oh, actually, best be swift. Not just because they're going to sell out. Actually, half the stock's already gone. You can tell by the quantity on the screen there. But in actual fact, the price resets, so it will go back up to £11 odd, but it will also disappear out of your web basket and disappear off the web. So if there's only if management decide, will it even appear on the web at a later date. So try and get anything that you see that you like as soon as possible. Did you get the I keep calling it aquamarine, it was topaz earlier, but it looks so reminiscent to aquamarine. If you got that, then that would look really pretty with it. You could have sort of baby blues. Oh, we had really pretty feathers. I don't know how you would incorporate it with them, but we had some earlier, baby blues and baby pinks.
They could make wings.
Could they be the wings?
Feathers could be the wings. Yeah, that'd be really cute.
Oh, lush. I've got some crimps arriving. I'm presuming this has got a 4 for Danny and his donuts, because all of a sudden he's got really happy and I've gone, ha, hee, yay, is what I've got in my ear from my producer. He went, oh, Lorna. Lorna's message said, I'm on Danny's side. Oh, are you now, Lorna? He's in charge of the prices. Give the man a donut. Lol. Oh, poor, what do you mean, poor Danny? Lorraine in Essex, last night, #1, he ate my donut that was saved for me by Sarah Elvin, guest designer, and he didn't ask anybody else if they wanted a donut. He was the only one who got a donut and ate it in everybody's face yesterday. So all I'm thinking of, it's fair that everybody else gets one tonight, and if there's one left, which there is because I counted them, then Danny can have one, but everyone's got to have one first. I don't think that. I disagree. What do you mean he's in charge of the prices? Says who? Says who?
It's firm but fair, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Firm but fair. You're still going to get one. Just wait till everyone else has had one. You can blame Wes. It's his fault. He's not eaten his yet. He's taking his time before he eats it. I could have said, yes, Director Tom, you can have another one, which is what he asked for. But I'm still trying to be fair so Danny can have one. Woo! Hello. Sorry, they're coming up this hour. Very special. Crimping. Oh, you gave me crimps. Crimping pliers. Oh, the deluxe crimping pliers. Now, if you're new to Jewellery Maker, what we can offer you is do try and check out that previous opportunity unless it's sold out. Is it sold out, Dan? 10 left. Do try and check it out when you can. Woo! Ha. Right, deluxe crimping pliers. I know I was supposed to launch these one day. but I wasn't allowed to launch them on their own because the price point was going to be too low. It's amazing how a little bit later I can manage to do that for you, isn't it? It's almost like I've been a little bit naughty. So I've only got 100. We've got a little magazine, a little DVD, and a little booklet to show you. There's the DVD. Not that you can obviously watch it, I'm just showing you a disc that's colourful. This DVD shows you little mini excerpts of what to do with crimping pliers, what to do with crimps, what to do with beading thread, how to attach it, how to put the end on there, and we have pictures and tutorials in the web Jewellery Maker Get Started booklet, which you can have for free. You don't even need to join me for anything. We can give you that for free just as a request on the phone number. But if you want to join me on anything, you will get one for free anyway. So if I put that behind it, you can see them. It's a little bit easier because it kind of blends in my top. Can you see the different types of teeth that you have there? So you're getting what's, if you look on your left, my right, furthest in tooth is like, it's got a little bit of a groove in the middle. It's almost like an M. And then the second tooth is more of a round, more of a curve. So what you would do with your Deluxe crimping pliers, contrary to what you would expect, you don't close the crimp in the first groove. You close it in the second groove to make your tubular shape, and then you round that tubular shape with the tip of the crimping pliers. Am I correct, Gemma Crow?
You are correct, Ali. Yep.
I did go to my tool training workshop.
The first hole sort of folds it for you so that it folds nicely when you come to press it.
In fact, I was going to say, should I do it? But seeing as we have a guest designer and it's Gemma Crow, can I ask for Gemma to crimp with them? Because you'll probably be able to do it, and I'm probably not.
I can.
I'll give them to Gemma because she might not have it. Have you got crimping pliers over there? I've got crimps and I've got crimping pliers. The only thing I don't have is beading thread.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, Deluxe crimping pliers, what sort of price point would you expect for those? They are tool, we've only got 100 of them. Oh, quite a lot of people have come in through them. Honestly, it makes it easier for your crimp covers to go over the top, because sometimes if it's just a flattened crimp, which you can do with your flat nose pliers or your chain nose pliers, it's great, but you can't necessarily get the crimp over the top or it sticks out a little bit in the corners. So using these makes it so much easier because it crimps it, makes a wee dent in it, and then you use the end of the pliers to curve it into a wee ball, and it makes it like a tubular shape. In fact, here, if I show you a picture here, poor Gemma, bless her, I've asked her to do it, she hasn't even got any beading thread around.
Can you believe this? Oh, I find it now.
You find it now. I'll show you the picture. So if I have a look here, it shows you at the bottom your, is it not this page? Oh, sorry, it's page 4, forgive me. How do you crimp? At the top, it just shows you how to do a flat crimp, squash it. The bottom, here's your, there's your flat crimp there, you just squash it, but can you see how it won't be easy to get a curved bead over the top of that? So if we go further down, it shows you how to use your crimping pliers. These are the Deluxe ones, which have a bit of an easier handle. It shows you the back of them, and then on the front, and then it gives you that tubular shape, which makes it easier for you to then put your crimp covers over the top. So what you would do is get a wee bit of beading thread, for example, as Gemma's doing, and then put it back through, and then I'll let Gemma take it away.
Okay, so I've popped my crimp onto my 2 beading threads, just as if I was popping on a A-clasp. Okay, and then you take your crimping pliers and you take it into that first section. Try and hold it. It's difficult to hold it so you can see. I get it in place first. So into this section here, and you squish it closed. And if you can see, that makes it almost like a monkey nut sort of shape, which means it's then already sort of got a vulnerable area that when I press with the other side to take it into the front, long ways on, and press down, it folds it over. And then once it's folded, I find if I go back into the first section again and just pop it inside one of the smaller circles, so this time it's in half of there, and press again, I get it in a really nice tight round shape. And then you can go around and press it round and around, so keep turning it until it becomes almost like a little bead in itself, which means that you don't actually have to pop on a crimp cover at all, because it's actually quite neat rather than just a square.
I love this. Everyone's going, loving your work, Gemma Crow. Brian in London, hiya. He said, Gemma, I got you a strand of quartz towers.
Oh,
for your angels.
Who's that?
Brian out in London.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, loving your work, Brian.
Some angels.
Sarah in Worcestershire dropped us a wee message. I thought I couldn't use crimping pliers until I bought these crimping pliers, and now I can crimp. Excellent. Oh, excellent tool. Excellent tool. Yay. Oh, I'm really, really pleased. Thank you for your message. Crimping for me with flat nose pliers, I don't love it. That I love.
Yeah,
I love it.
It does make it really neat.
Really neat. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're wanting to make professional looking jewellery, you don't actually have to be that professional. Just get the tools. Right, are you ready for a star buy? We're not. I thought that's what you just said. Oh, I can show it to you, absolutely. So, apatite. Let me show you this. Apatite rounds. This is called All Round Fantastic. So what I have for you here, apatite rounds, rose quartz rounds, did you say? And you said the final strand was lemon quartz. It's pyrite. Yeah, I was going to say you really confused me there because I have on plated chain some lovely rounds, but it's pyrite. That's all right. Faceted pyrites. That's fine. There we go. Love that combination. I love it. Gemma's already made her jewellery for the half-past star buy. It's only like 15 minutes into the show. How have you done that? I want to see it, but we've got another 15 minutes before I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to do it. Those three, I love that combination actually. Did you have fun working with them?
Yeah, they're just so pretty. They just go together so nicely, make really feminine jewellery. They're lovely.
Lovely. Get to see them in a wee moment. I'm going to jump into S-clasps. We had some great clasps today, but we weren't covering those of you who are looking for S-clasps. We were all about the toggle, no S-clasp. So these will probably be allocated quite quickly. So this is what we've got for you here. 15 of them, 7mm for your jump ring, 20 by 10mm in your shape. Having only ever been seen once before with me. Oh, quite sizable, 20 by 10mm, aren't they? I love that rope style finish in the middle. And then these, you could actually even maybe use these as earring drops, because the only reason I'm thinking that is you're getting quite a lot of them. So you might be thinking, oh, I've not made 15 bracelets or clasps or 15 necklaces, so I might want to incorporate the sort of running theme and have it with earrings. Could you do that, Gemma, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely, and they're great in bracelets, or I like these so you can make interchangeable necklace bracelet sets. So you can link everything together and make a really long necklace, or take it apart in sections and make bracelets and necklaces.
Ooh,
so
yes.
Great for capsule wardrobe jewellery, you know, take away with you. They're perfect for that.
Oh, I want some of that now. I want some of that take away with me jewellery. I remember, was it yourself? I remember a design being made. Forgive me if it wasn't, but it was of I think it was a necklace, but you could take one detach it, and one could become a bracelet or an anklet.
Yeah, I think, I know I've definitely done something like that, but I think Janet has, and Debbie and Linda. I think we were all sort of thinking those terms.
All of that, oh gosh. The guest designers are all fabulous, aren't they? They all big up each other. They're all too modest. They're all like, oh yes, but you're all brilliant. We get it. You're all amazing. You're all in the same train of thought, and we're getting there. We're trying to. I wish I was on Gemma Crow's thought process. I mean, I wish I could look at Cabbage and Gem and just come up with the same idea as you, as opposed to just sort of bumble along and then want to watch YouTube to try and get some inspiration.
Be no fun if we all come up with the same ideas, would it?
This is true.
And you can always learn something from everybody, so.
What have you learned from me, Gemma?
All sorts.
How to eat donuts.
Yeah, mainly.
Mainly to do with food, probably Gemma's learned from me. Not much else. And about St Mirren? St Mirren Football Club? She knows they exist. You've learned that? Just
Just
now?
this second. Yeah.
Do try and check these out. I only had. Why is that quantity not moving? Because I've got plenty of people who've just come in on the web and multi-bid in Yorkshire and Hampshire and Yorkshire again. Norma's in, Patricia's in, Pavi's in, Denise is in, Maureen's in. It's really, really busy tonight. Sunday night is meant to be our busiest night. I don't have 30 left. I can't have 30 left because we started with something like 32, didn't we? And if, I mean, Gemma's looking at the call screen with me. It must just be because producer Danny isn't able to confirm those. Not sure why, or maybe it's just stuck. Who knows? Our quantity is stuck. I've just had confirmation. So guesstimate how many we've got. A few. Be lucky if I've got 10 available and quite a few of you on the web. So try and check those out when you can. Do continue to call through. Just a wee bit of a sticky moment on the wibbly wobbly, not even on the web, just on the confirmation there on the website. Right, on the website. On my producer's computer. It's Starby. I love this combination. You've got a graduation of size, you've got some facets, some without facets, all genuine gems for you here. Oh, what a combination. All round for you. Loving these lemon pyrites. 2 mil by 3 by 3 mil, 38 centimetre strand. It says lemon, but I'm going to be honest, they're more like a gold, aren't they? Lemon gold is what it says. It just isn't being able to show you the full name on the information there. Lemon gold. You've got for yourself in here a brilliant combination. There's only 58 of them. So do try and be quick on this one. I can imagine it being exceptionally popular, especially with the feathers that I had earlier this afternoon. The baby blues and the baby pinks, they will work great together. Lemon gold it's called because it's quite a bright gold, more than sort of average gold we would have here in the UK. If you're looking sort of 24 karat gold, it's more of that sort of brighter lemony 24 karat gold idea. 170 carats for you of crackled rose quartz, and then 25 carats of your sky blue plain apatite rounds. So 8 mil for you in your crackled rose quartz. I don't think I've ever seen crackled rose quartz before. Do you know what it made me think of? Morganite when I saw it. Rough, natural looking morganite. Not as in its natural state without being treated or heated in any way. It made me think of morganite. And then 30 centimetre strand of your 2 to 3 millimetre sky blue apatites. Now, having only ever been seen once before for your rose quartz, the other two maybe more than once. They're very popular strands. We've put them together. There's only 58 in quantity of each strand, which is why we've put them together, because it means we could clear over 150 volt locations in the space of a couple of minutes, whereas opposed to if we had 3 opportunities, it would be 3-4 minutes for each one. So that'd be a lot more airtime. But it does mean you might have some strands in there that you wouldn't particularly maybe necessarily have gone for. So it's 1, making you try a different strand, but 2, allowing us to drop the price a little bit lower to make up for the fact that necessarily you might not all choose them. If you would choose them all, then your quid's in, really, I guess. Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
makes sense.
$16.85. Now, if you're a regular viewer, you know I'm supposed to finish my price point at 95p at the end. So if you see a $16.85, something 85 or not 95, you're pretty correct in guessing it's probably not going to be your price. We don't go up in Jewellery Maker, we only go down in price. I know. 58 of them available, £11.95. That's it. That's all we're looking for. And then if you have some inspiration from the most amazing lady of the evening, it's our Gemma Crow. you'll be thinking, amazing, for just that one necklace I could probably charge way more than that. Looking at the jewellery Gemma's made now, oh, thing is I only get to see it from this side. That's lush. Oh, Gemma, I love it.
It's just so delicate, isn't it? Really, and easy to wear. And really feminine, very pretty.
Oh, that's made me think, it's made my producer and director, they're both thinking spring-like.
Yeah, I suppose
it is some trees.
It is spring-like, but you know, I'm thinking sort of, you know, everybody's thinking Christmas at the moment, aren't they? And I'm just thinking that's such a lovely set. If I think of sort of my nan, if she was here, she would wear a nice cardigan on Christmas Day, and that's so...
A twin set.
Yeah, and it sort of makes me think of that, very feminine, elegant, you know, I think it's lovely. I can imagine her wearing that.
Can I be a pain? Can I ask you to move the bracelet to the side?
Yeah.
I would do, but the time it takes me to get over that.
I was wondering.
Just so we could see them all individually, because unfortunately I was looking at the earrings and I couldn't get to see a clear view of them. Oh, they're... Gemma, I love those. Did you enjoy working with the different gems, the sizes? Was that difficult, or is that easy enough to work with for a newbie?
No, they're easy to work with. The drill holes, I'm not going to fib, the drill holes in crackled quartz and crackled gemstones of any nature are difficult, but a good tip is don't take them off the strand individually, and then you know where the drill hole is. You don't even have to look for it. So if you take them off and then immediately thread, then you don't have to look for that drill hole. So that speeds it up a bit. But also the drill holes are really easy to see in the apatite and in the pyrite as well. Really, really easy to see. So it didn't take long. I mean, that set took me about half an hour.
To make the whole suite?
Yeah, to make the set. So not time consuming at all.
I might have dibs the necklace, yeah.
Everything suits you.
I love that you come back when I've got my armpits on show. Thanks, Tom. These, I thought I had to try them on.
Yeah, it's just really
I think
pretty.
when you see it against the skin tone. See, it's funny because you're thinking of your nan. I'm thinking of, well, myself. But first of all, I thought of my little cousin.
Yeah.
She's 12 years old, and I just think, oh, I can imagine her wearing something like this. It's innocent almost, the colours.
I think that's what I mean. I think it's that. It's the innocent, yeah. And I can imagine that being worn, yeah, like you said, a child or an elderly. You know, sort of, anybody can wear it really, but that's what it conjures.
To yourself, yeah. I know what you mean, 100%. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lots and lots more coming up. I've got your rubies coming up very shortly. Oh yeah, yeah, rubies are coming up next.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and get started booklet, all free of charge.
Right, what do you fancy next, Danny? Which, sorry? Serpentine. Am I selected with you, Danny, or were you just quite far away from the... Yeah. Ooh! Well, there isn't a strand. Oh, it's at the back. Under, because we moved the table back, I can't fully open the drawer because of the tree. That's what it was. Here we go. Oh, now I mentioned these earlier today when we had some lovely pink quartzite. Have a looky here, see what you think. Go for it, Matt. Is this our third of our brand new ones? Hold on, Matt. Come on. Just to let you know, Matt is having a donut. There he is. Got his donut. That's fine. Have a bite for it before. That's all right. So I know you're not giving it to Danny. I'm just winding him up now. Brand new strand. It makes me think of Tarzan and Jane, and I want to make a little skirt.
It would be a very little skirt.
It would be really. Well, you could put them onto a belt.
Yeah, you could, yeah. You could just wear them like that. They're just gorgeous, aren't they?
I do think they're lovely. I was talking earlier about how great these would be, and a tip that came through was maybe to put a bead in between, or I'm saying bead, I just mean a gem, in between each one, because they're drilled from the back to the front, or front to back, however you wish to look at them. It means you can give a little bit more of, I guess, texture to your designs. Is that what you would think with with
they
these?
do. You can do it like that, and it gives them that sort of stepped layering. But I've done them with chain in between. That gives you that effect as well, and little drops of chain. That's nice.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Most commonly, I've seen them used as cabochons.
Oh.
So,
well, how many cabochons would that be? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Roughly 20 cabochons. 580 carats. I mean, that's not going to change your post and packaging, even though it's a bigger carat weight coming through your door. Shipping and handling, post and packaging in any one day is still the same. So earlier we did a great treat with some pink quartzite, but quartzite, and no disrespect to quartzite, isn't as hard to get your hands on as serpentine. No. It's a little bit harder to get your hands on serpentine. So if you've seen this before, well, we're only able to get 68, and this is brand new. So hopefully that should give you a gauge on just how difficult it is to get a hold of this gemstone. And that with already quite a few people confirming on it, we're not going to have it for that long, actually, are we? On the web, it's $11.95. $7.95 now. I love it. Yay! Is what I'm getting from the gallery. I think they're a little bit excited. If you've never watched the latest show before, and you're only watching it because Gemma Crow's on it, or because maybe you watched the Design Inspiration, and you've never seen had the chance to watch, or maybe it's watched midweek and you've not got the evening to yourself, we are able to be very, very naughty. So hopefully this hasn't surprised you too much. I hope you are enjoying it. I hope you don't think we've been taking it too far. Just to make you aware, we're not allowed to have our price points for more than 60 minutes from the opportunity that we bring it to you from. So 60 minutes is the longest I'm allowed to have that price available to anybody. Even us at the company, it's not as if Gemma could go later, or I could go later on and say, oh, you know, you had that SUGP 41 Serpentine, sorry, at 580 carats. Can I get that at $7.95? The answer would be no. The answer would probably be, what Serpentine? Exactly.
It's all gone.
Yeah. I know the rules, but just in case you're new, because the rules aren't that obvious in Jewellery Maker Late Show, and I think, well, I guess part of the reason I'm here is to make sure you're aware of them. Yes. I don't really adhere to them, but
I think it does say the how long's left on the web. If you can log in on the web, I think it does say how long you've got left to buy them at that price.
Oh, that's good.
But the thing is, people think that they can't check out their basket several times, because you can check it out several times and just combine the order. You only pay one postage, even if you check out 10 times in a day, which I often do. Exactly.
Well, if you think about it, anywhere else you would have to then pay a different post and packaging, because that's almost as if you've gone and come back. But our system is that what's the word? I wasn't going to use the word clever, because I was going to be a little bit more think of something sophisticated. That's the one. Our system is quite sophisticated, and it remembers your order number. All you need to do is join us once and you get an order number, and it can work out itself within midnight. That's one shopping day. It can work out whether you've had one shopping day, whether you've joined us before or not. It doesn't matter. Just change. Once you've paid post and packaging once in a day, you'll never get charged again for a Jewellery Maker UK day. So that's midnight to midnight UK. You'll only ever get charged your shipping and handling or post and packaging once. The computer remembers it. It's awesome. Or the call centre can remember too. There isn't an option for the call centre to charge you twice on post and packaging. It's not even there, so there's no chance of a mistake even happening. Check it out. Good luck. Brand new, 7 brand new strands for you tonight. I've already seen 3 in our first show, or first part of the hour, first part of the show. And what was that? Sorry. Yeah, we do have brand new bundles. That's not even counting the bundles. That's just the strands. Let me show you these rubies. These are coming up at the end of this hour. Been talking about these. I'm sorry, but these have a sort of star ruby quality to, are these star rubies? They're just rubies, apparently. Just classed rubies.
No such thing as just rubies.
Exactly.
Who said that?
Danny.
Sack him.
Exactly, see?
Just
Well, you're not going to be nourished with a donut, love. I'm undernourished. Don't believe him.
No, I don't believe him.
Can't be undernourished. You had a donut within the last 24 hours, Danny. Right, more treats to bring you. I've tuned in. Hopefully I've tuned in. I'm here. I'm Ali. You've just tuned in. Lots to come. What are we doing? Triple J. Yes! I've been very excited about this peridot all day long. Drops of Peridot. Forest greens, it's called, because we've decided to give you not one, not two, you've read it, but 3. This is when a butt's good. I like big butts. 3 Peridot strands. So basically what we've done is got 1 Peridot strand and combined 3 times for you and then drop the price. What do you think I could do on 1 strand of genuine gems? Lowest I'm allowed to do is $6.95. I'll put that out there. That's what I've been told. That is company policy. I know, it's crazy, right? So if I were to charge the lowest price I'm allowed on each one, that's $6.95 each, that would be £22, approximately 85 pence. So if I could do anything lower than that, that would be good.
Yes.
$20.85, sorry. Oh, I trusted Director Tom there, bless him. He was £2 off. You did really well, I think. I just trusted, I didn't even bother trying to calculate. 5 hours of talking, I thought there's no point. Point in trying to use my brain, it'll be frazzled if I try and count. So anything under £20 is good. Hold on a minute, if I were to do it for the price of 2, $6.95.
That would be very good as well.
That would be amazing, right?
It would be amazing.
If I could do it less than the price of 2, and you get 3.
I'd say you've been working too many hours.
I'd say I agree, but I don't mind. $17.85 is what it is on the web, which is great because it's less than full price. Minimum full price. But not today, we're going down. I'm going down to $11.95 for 3. Not even £4 a strand.
I've paid more than that for fake peridot.
In the past?
In the past.
Before Jewellery Maker?
Yes.
I'm presuming.
Yeah.
Wow. My producers just said to me, Ali, we would have had 120, but because we put all 3 of them together, the quantity is down to 40. So they're only 40 at that price, but all you need is 1 chance and you've got 3 of them. That would be lush if you're thinking about sort of festivities, wouldn't you? Forest greens, rubies. Kay has dropped us a wee message. I know, Danny. I was trying to fix it in for you. He went, this bundle's called Forest Greens. I know, I was just... that necklace, Ali, really suits you and goes lovely with your dress. Can't wait to make this set myself from Kay. Lovely to hear from you out in Yorkshire. Thank you. Thank you very much. I feel like want to do a jump like a spring lamb.
Yeah, like a
Feels
ballerina.
quite spring-like.
It is. It is very fresh.
I want to be bounding through the fields. Debbie in New Jersey. Hiya, Debbie. You've said, hi ladies, was that necklace made with beading thread? It's gorgeous from Debbie.
Yeah, just beading thread.
Beading thread.
3 strands.
Silver beading thread, but I guess you could choose whatever colour you wanted, really.
Yeah, any whatever you want. I mean, I used what was available in the... I didn't want to disturb you and Karen, so I used what I had.
Aww, so considerate, Gemma. 11.95. Now, I can't see any names on the phone lines, but I'm presuming there's not many left. Half the stock has already, woo, there you are. Half the stock has gone. Great to see. What did you say about Ali? What have I done now? A private conversation in my ear. Yeah, that works, Danny. Can't have a private conversation about me in my own ear. It doesn't work that way. Gillian, June, Shirley, Karen, Susan, Jacqueline, June, you're all in already. There's hardly any donuts left. There's 5. Wes hasn't had one. That's 1. I haven't had one. That's 2. Hasn't everybody else gone home? And there's 3 left. Jim, have you had one?
No.
You've not had one?
Yes, I have.
So, I was going to say you could have 2 because you're the guest designer, but now that you've fibbed, policy doesn't stand for Gemma. She's amazing. She can have what she wants. She can have all of them if she wants. Aside from Wes's. Do check these out before they sell out. Well done indeed. Sorry, in that year they're saying, oh, maybe Coral could get you a donut. But apparently she's Team Defoy. Danny, you can have one. Just have to wait for Wes to have his. That's all it is. And me. I'm not had mine. Right. You might have to wait till 8:30, yeah. I love that. If I wait for you, it might have to be 8:30. Beggars can't be choosers. Whiting him up this lid. Danny, what is next, please? What is next, please? Keshi Pearls, thank you. I think he sometimes forgets it's live TV. So Starbuy is next, which is your ruby. I know we're live on the telly. Somebody allowed me to be on television, Gemma Crow. What were they thinking?
I don't know.
Don't think they were, to be fair.
Probably not. Although, you know, you're rather good at it, Ali.
Thanks,
most of the time.
Gemma.
Apart from those strange songs that you do.
Oh, when the saints. A little bit loving was in Mirren. They did lose 3-0. All right, Danny, no donut for you ever. All food has been banned, Danny. You can get my donut. 8x6mm. Can you believe this, Gemma? Drama I get from these in my ear. I don't want your donut now anyway. You spent all day trying to get a donut.
I'll have Danny's then.
Oh, that's your donut being dibs by her, Gemma.
So it's gone.
Shame. 8x6mm. On your kit. Now we saw these earlier with the lighter Keshi pearls, the more of the ivory tone. They'd look great together, wouldn't they? Oh wow. Whoa. Would you like the two to go together? Gemma, do you think they would be easy enough to use together?
Together
Sorry, I just took it away. You realised you weren't looking. These two work together, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you did, say you were doing flowers, you did a flower of the white pearls and then the flower of the silver, they would layer nicely, so you'd have like a 3D flower.
Ooh.
So even combining them like that would work.
You can make quite a lot of flowers with the 38cm strand then, couldn't
Yeah,
you?
you could. You could.
Oh, I like that idea. Do you think it would go with Appetite?
Yep.
It's a little bit like Disney movie Frozen, isn't it?
Would look nice in with that first bundle that you're wearing, actually, the whole lot.
Should I just hold it up to the neckline and then you could see?
Yeah.
Actually, save me putting all the strands down there if you could see with the finished necklace. And how would you maybe intersperse that?
Maybe pop in, it's a 3-strand weave, so maybe instead of an Appetite in one, I'd put one of those, or instead of a Pyrite in one, I'd put one. So just alternate them so they just sort of danced and sat higgledy-piggledy.
Oh, quite organic dancing.
Yeah.
Organic dancing Keshi pearls. We all need these in our lives. I need
Beautiful.
organic dancing Keshi pearls. Are you the same? Good Gemma smile. That's a yeah. $9.95. enjoy. Call me when you're ready, join me when you can. 0800 644 655. It's a free phone number from the UK, Northern Ireland. If you phone from a landline. Obviously, if you phone from a mobile phone, then network charges will apply. So if you can join me on a mobile phone, you could probably join me on the app. App's fun and easy to do. Or alternatively on JewelleryMaker.com on the website, whichever is most convenient for you. The code on this one is OWMG32. That's the code that the call centre will be able to relate to this exact pearl strand, because otherwise it might get confused with other Keshi pearls. They know what they're on about, but if you don't phone for another sort of 15-20 minutes, we might be on something else. I don't want them to get confuzzled and don't want you to get confuzzled, so we'll all be on the same page. Are you ready for your ruby star buy? It's right now. Rubies, what do you think? Huge rubies. What do you think of these? They're massive. Now, I have to be honest, are these Indian? I don't know if we've got the exact location on them, because they've got a star effect to them, which is amazing. I mean, they're not supposed to, but they're very, very reminiscent. I don't know if you've ever seen a red star ruby.
No.
Very, very unusual, very rare. These are totally natural. We've bought them in Africa, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the location. Because, and the reason I'm saying that is because of the properties within. I wouldn't normally expect to get that sort of idea of chatoyancy, but it's not. Chatoyancy is cat's eye winking at you, but it's almost the idea of a star effect, sort of silks within the stone shimmering. Can you see that there? When do you ever get that on a ruby?
That's what I thought. It's almost like a pearlescence, like you get in a kyanite, isn't it? It's that sort of same sort of silk fibres inside. Like, yeah, beautiful, really
definitely
lovely.
And they're quite reminiscent of a red star ruby, which you so rarely get. So even to have a hint of that idea from them is magnificent. These are really quite special, natural rubies. Over 100 carats for you, and you've got a high chromium content, as you might know, for your rubies. Now, for us to offer 100 carats of any gemstone is pretty special, but when it's a gem you know instantly, recognisable, it's huge, huge carat weight. I haven't brought you plain drops and rubies for a very, very long time. Have you ever even seen a plain drop in a ruby? They start at 6mm and they go all the way up to 10mm. What do you think? Is that a silly question? Are you in love?
What do I think? I love ruby anyway, but yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. For me, they're that, because I like a rough gemstone too, and I've got a lot of rough rubies. And so for me, they're the sort of perfect middle ground between a high faceted, you know, sparkly ruby and that more natural element. So for me, they're ideal. If I was going to lift my jewellery into a more evening wear, that's the ruby I would choose.
Oh.
So that, yeah, they're beautiful.
Now, we don't have many drops at all on the web. We've got rondelles on our website. This is what we have available. Nuggets. This is a new strand to me. Never before have I seen it. It's brand new in its quality. To me, I've got 147 available. It's not a huge quantity, is it? With already quite a lot being allocated. Wow, I have to be honest, I did mention this during the Design Inspiration show between 1 and 5 today. A lot of people got quite excited about these rubies, and quite rightly so. If I were to put in natural garnets, you can see how well they would work together. They're from a Nugs Life coming up at 6:30, which is strands of nuggets, if you hadn't guessed. It's a Nugs Life Part 2. Have you got some ruby rounds? Have you ever seen ruby rounds you could put with them? Maybe you got the emeralds from earlier. We had emerald rondelles.
Oh, I didn't see those.
They were very quick actually. They sold out very quickly.
Rubies and emeralds are lovely together. Really
do you
lovely
think?
together. Yeah.
I thought I was just thinking of it because it was festive, but that's something you would like
yeah,
anyway.
they are lovely. And it's, yes, it is festive, but it's a much more subtle festive because the emerald green is a rich dark green and that's a rich dark red, so it's a bit more subtle.
Lovely combination. Did you get the emeralds from me last night? Yeah? The Colombian ones. You might want to put them together. 110 carats of rubies. What would you hope I could do? Because bear in mind we have 147 of these. So 147 times 110 carats, you're looking in the thousands clearly. Thousands of carats. Thousands and thousands of carats of rubies. That's 16,000. Is that 16,170? 16,170 carats of ruby we've bought just for 147 people to own this. 16,000 carats. Could you believe the buying power to say, oh, I've just got 16,000 carats of rubies, so I'll have some of them. That's 10 years of buying genuine gems, making friendships, relationships with mine owners, with miners, artisanal miners, whoever has the best deal, to be able to just, yeah, can I have? And this is just one ruby opportunity. We have a few ruby opportunities. It's not the only one we've ever had, it's not the only one we've got. But it is one of the most lustrous with an effect that I've never brought you on Jewellery Maker for a red ruby. Red corundum, the corundum family. The red variety of corundum is a ruby. All other varieties are known as your sapphires, fancy sapphires, or if it's blue, it's a sapphire. I am open-mouthed at that price. I've just been told a price in my ear. When you buy in bulk, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, 16,000 carats of rubies is bulk, right? Would you go with that, Gemma? That's a bulk purchase.
That's a bulk purchase, yeah.
Right. So establish it's a bulk buy of 16,000. You can make a saving. That save, can you see that idea of your, that's got what you need for a red star sapphire. That's beginning, if not happening. And oh, these are amazing. The buying power that we've got allows us to buy in bulk to get a collective saving to take this down for only 147 people to $19.95. Wow. Amazing or amazing. And I'm not just thanking our Martha for bringing me some hot food. Martha, $19.95. How did you allow this to happen? How did this slip through your very tight net?
You know, sometimes I wonder. That's amazing, isn't it?
And you've got idea.
It's packed on there as well.
Packed. We've worked out this is 16,000 carats we've had to buy
Oh my word.
to get 147 people 110 carats each.
Wow. Oh, it's lovely. Really lovely. We could have given you half of that, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could have. That's like a double
Sorry,
strand.
I've got my coat on.
Top
It's
and
not-
bottom.
Not that I'm leaving.
Oh, it's
It's a
alright.
bit cold upstairs. Here's
Oh.
some hot food for you. Anyway.
Thank you very much, Martha. You are so leaving.
I really am not.
Oh, okay.
Too much to do.
Too much to do. You can have a donut, Martha. You can actually have one. I wasn't joking. $19.95. Yes, she has had one, but she just brought me dinner. It is my own dinner, but she heated it up for me. Anyway, what's that got to do with this? No. Ooh! I can't believe all of that. I got distracted by the price point. Our Gemma has had a chance to have a little bit of a play. Now, you can't have had long because we've only been live for an hour, and it's already finished.
Well, I've done something with them. I mean, to be honest, they weren't in my challenge originally, and then Coral brought them down, and I had to because they're ruby. I have to play with them. So, yeah, I've done some earrings, just 3 on each earring, some drops.
Just 3 rubies.
Yeah.
How many carats is that? good couple of carats.
Yeah, they're quite weighty, aren't they? Yeah, but then I just couldn't resist putting them in with that yellow sapphire. They had to go in there.
There's roughly 35 rubies on there, so they're more than 110 carats divided by 35. Yeah, you've got a good quantity caratage on each one. That's about 3 carats. That's a royal ruby. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say that? Do you know what I'm talking about, Gemma? No. Anything over 3 carats in a ruby is that rare. It's actually called a royal ruby. It's been given that name within the industry. 3 carats in a ruby or larger is a royal ruby. So technically, if you got a 6 carat ruby, you could call it a royal ruby. But a royal ruby means it's 3 carats or more. So on average, they're over 3 carats each, but I appreciate that's across 35. They graduate in size. Some are larger than others. Some are 6 mil, some are 10 mil. But I mean, those earrings there, if they're 3 carats and there's 6, well, that's 9 carats per year. 18 carat ruby earrings. As a guesstimate, I can't guarantee that's per ear, but Gemma, what would you say, thinking about that? If that was sort of gold plating on sterling silver, what price point could you command for, or would you think of starting at for 18 carats of rubies per year?
I'd say at least,
for total.
At least, if I was selling at a fair or something like that, I'd say at least £25 maybe. But if you were putting it into a boutique or you've got a cabinet that you're selling in somewhere, then I think you could go higher. You know, I think you could go a lot higher.
Yeah, I think you're underselling yourself, Gemma. 18 carats of ruby.
Yeah. You with your precious metals, you definitely could go a lot higher than that.
Well, I'd pay more. That's because I'm loving them. And there's 60 moments from when that code came in, whether it be on the web, whether you're joining me on the web, or whether it be on the television. We've got your top of the hour coming up for you. Lots and lots. Your Nugs Life is coming up. I've got a brand new strand of agate, which is going to start. For you your next hour. This is how you get involved on the web, and the phone lines. A really, really short break. Then, just for you to top up your tea. Really. See you in a sec.
The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1p in P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals. Download the Jewellery Maker app today. You can watch our Jewellery Maker shows live, view all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimize the video or switch to use as a companion app. Get the Jewellery Maker app today and boost your viewing experience.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
Oh, hello there. You've just tuned in. I'm Ali. It's lovely to see you. I've got lots and lots for you. Can you believe I just offered Danny a donut and he went, oh, I'll have one later. I'm going to have some food first. After all of that, money. Right. I'm Ali. I've got the lovely Gemma Crow with me as our guest designer. I'm really pleased to have you, Gemma.
It's lovely to be here, always.
Did you see upstairs you preferred the late show? Danny, you starting controversies there.
Don't say things like that.
But it's true. Citrine we had earlier, and I mentioned we have amazing yellow sapphires for you tonight, didn't I? Or did you mishear me? Or did you not hear me? Or were you not watching? Where have you been? These 50, no way. 15 carats should not be that price for totally genuine sapphires. This is coming up for you 8 o'clock actually. End of the 7 o'clock hour, which is our part 3, our 3rd section of the late show. Cannot wait for that. And then you just drop in some Tsavorite garnet that's coming up in this hour. You can't do that. Oh, there's loads of poché and tassel strands here. What number is it? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I saw another green one that got me excited as well. Peridot, I think. These are like... Funny actually, they used to be called it everything you dream in an emerald. Russian diopside was known as the Russian emerald for so many years. And then someone went and found an emerald in Russia. So we can't call it Russian emeralds anymore. So it's sticking to its name of Russian diopside. That's coming up in this hour. Oh, are you ready for your top of the hour? This is fabulous. I love, 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 love this. I didn't even know we had this today. Danny has sprung this on me. It's just amazing. Actually, the way it is, you can maybe have it. Sorry, that was a bit dramatic, trying to flick my hair out the way there. You can actually have it as a necklace. The way they fall, they're quite unusual. What was that face for, Gemma Crow?
It was, ooh, that's nice. I like it. I like it just like that. It's lush.
I've got 47 of them. That's all we have. Where? Oh, right. 800 carat. Oh no, 400 carats. Sorry. 22 by 20 mil up to 35 by 25 mil. Can I get these down at the hand? Because I had a strand very similar today in shapes. If you saw the Poppy Jasper one earlier today, there's actually a necklace made from it from our beading buddies, from Suzanne, if my memory. Oh, there it is. My memory serves me correctly. And they were wire wrapped. It worked. Seemed to work quite well. What, Gemma, your face, you are fixated on these. I love that. The challenge has stopped.
I do love those. I put them with pyrite to get that grey tone, probably a
Sorry, I'm sitting licking my lips looking at you. Sorry.
Yeah, I was a bit
What
scared
colour?
then.
Sorry. What? I could taste the sugar from the donut. I was like, oh. Sorry, Gemma.
That's right.
What was it? What colour pyrite? Like natural, sort of gold colour pyrite?
No, I think I would put the natural pyrite with it. Just something to space them out. Nothing too drastic or unusual. Or maybe if you, because I like things to sit sort of high up on the neckline. But if you wanted something longer, then I would rosary link them and let them drop down. That would be nice.
What colour metal?
I would go with antique bronze.
Oh yeah.
I think I would keep it sort of muted, the tones. But you know, it's purple. You can put it with any of your precious metals, it would work. That's really lovely. In fact, I've got 2 jumpers that colour, almost that colour. Like a heather purple, isn't it?
I've got a jumper that colour as well. It's a polo neck. I don't know why I said it like that, but it would work with a polo neck because they're quite chunky. You could put it on the top. Oh, I've got a cardigan that colour. Well, Gemma, if only we were able to join in.
Not going to, are we?
They're quite scrumptious. I've not seen anything like it in their colour. It's almost like a lavender, isn't it? And then with the darker purple markings through them.
Yeah, like heather. It is like heather.
Just like heather.
On the moors.
On the moors, ah. No, we've not even got the price in and they're being allocated. Goodness me, you're giving the impression that you fancy these. For, oh, $8.95, and you do get beads in the middle. I'm saying beads, they are genuine gems. I'm presuming they are, in fact, they look a little bit like quartzite, purple quartzite. We haven't just spaced them with random, you've actually got genuine gem spacers. Ah!
Fantastic.
Now I've got 13 left. Do check them out when you can. Catherine, the Isle of Man, you can always tell when something's going to be popular because Catherine goes for a few. The Isle of Man, Catherine's gone for 4. Loving your work, Catherine. I've never seen them before. They're brand new. You're the only ones to get them because that's all 47 quantity in the world available. Even Coral stopped what she was doing to turn around. Yeah. And Coral is very efficient. Yeah. So efficient our Coral is. They're going to sell out. I love that. Sorry. You think he's saying sorry to us? Hopefully you've got. Oh! No, you probably won't have them if you've got them in your basket. If you haven't checked them out, they're probably going to go. Right. 1 minute wonders. Do you know how this works? It's easy. You have 1 minute to see something. If the quantity sells out within that minute, then it's gone. But if the quantity is available for long enough, you get the full 60 minutes from when you first see it to purchase it, to check it out of your web. Otherwise, it will disappear off the web and it will disappear off your phone lines. That's normal, but we're only able to show it to you for 1 minute. This little clock is going to be here. It's going to start counting down from a minute when the actual price is available for you. So if for any reason anything was to change in price, the clock might wait for that. In fact, it would wait for that. So you've got 1 minute to see it. And the only reason I can only show it to you for a minute is because the cost of airtime, we can't, it's not, basically we're losing money if we do it for longer than a minute. So first one we're going to do you want to see it? Oh! That looks like Demantoid garnet. Not Morse code, no. I was thinking of dendritic kept coming in my head and I was like, no, not that one. Demantoid garnet is very reminiscent of it. These are amazing. There are 19 left in stock. As now the graphics are in, which means the code MTV. We're not a music channel, but we do have the code starting MTV on this one. X23. That's your price. That's yours, not your price point. 2 by 1 mil, 30 centimeter strand. These are striking. There's that much faceting, high-end faceting going on. It makes them look like they're alive almost. They're twinkling away. It's like there's some electricity going through these. They're twinkling.
They're beautiful.
Do you like them, Gemma?
Really beautiful.
With only a limited amount in stock, you can join me whenever you want. You don't have to wait for the clock to start. You don't have to wait for the price to come in. Everybody pays the actual price that we go to in the end anyway. You don't have to call back. It's just done automatically. The system is brilliant, actually. It's fantastic. It's making you think there's mini lights on the Peridot. Gosh, look at the fire coming from these. Can you understand why I thought that was the Demantoid garnet? Demantoid garnet is sort of the fire that you expect from, I know, fire in a garnet. Crazy, right?
That's gorgeous. I think the facets, how it's been faceted, has got a lot to do with how stunning that is.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you wouldn't put this amount of facets on any old Peridot or any old gem. It's the amount that you have there is testament to what you would perform on a diamond. That's a huge quality of facet. This for me is what we would have in our Gems of Distinction collection on our sister channel. Now, I think you're going to be with me when I show you this. This is the quality of Peridot you could wear with this sapphire. It's that high-end Peridot, isn't it? Do you like it, Gemma?
I think it's exceptional. It's like I said, I have paid more for Peridot coloured crystals before.
Really?
Yeah. You know, half as many.
Now, I don't have many of these, and these are going to sell out, but what I might have a little bit more of is the Russian diopside, Danny. Is there a bigger quantity of Russian diopside? It's Tsavorite garnet, sorry. Sorry, I called it Russian diopside earlier. I talked about Russian diopside and Russian emeralds, and you didn't even tell me it was garnet. Sorry, forgive me. Oh, you didn't tell me that I'd gone off on a tangent when I was talking about Russian diopside, and it's garnet. You didn't even think to tell me. Have we got more of these? 60. So, as I don't have many of these, and they're probably about to sell out, how about I give one of these to Gemma to work with? Would that be allowed? Gemma, I know you've got the sapphires. See, once I've brought this opportunity, do you fancy work out? You can if you want. Or
Yeah,
if you, maybe
absolutely.
Yeah? I wasn't sure if you already had it. I didn't need to ask twice.
No.
It was just in case you already had an idea for the sapphire that wouldn't incorporate those, but if that would work, we'll get those to you. Right, another 1 minute wonder. Zircon, my favourite. Oh, I haven't got my ring on. I was made a beautiful ring. Sharon made me the most beautiful zircon ring using rondelles, very similar if not the same as these. Well, I shouldn't have said zircon, because those of you who are new viewers might think I've got diamonds in my hand, and you wouldn't be far off with the look. In fact, these are rarer than diamonds.
They are, for me, a vintage diamond.
Ooh.
That's how I look at them.
Do you?
Yeah, they've got all the beauty of a diamond, but they have got that vintage edge. I just think.
And they've been around longer than diamonds.
Yeah, for me, I choose them over diamonds, absolutely.
I'm 100% with you, and not just would I choose them over diamond, I'm going to get a better quality zircon, colour-wise and clarity-wise, for my price than I would a diamond.
Yeah.
Because diamonds are so worldly renowned commercially, and zircons are just not, which is a good thing for us.
Yeah.
It's really good. Because it means when people comment on your jewellery, you can explain, it gives you something to talk about. Does that help you? Because I know with yourself, maybe I don't see you as a lady going, oh, look at what I've got. I see you as more attracting people to you. So when somebody asks you about your gemstone jewellery, do you find it easier to, once they've commented on it?
Yeah, and it's easier, I find it's easier to talk about the materials than it is about the design, because the design I own, it's mine, and it's sort of, you have to put that out there, don't you? But when you can talk about the materials, it takes the emphasis off of you feeling like you're showing off. Do you know what I mean? So you can talk about, if you've got a story to tell with your gemstone, then that really helps you sell yourself.
Yeah, you can promote the gemstone, which in essence is promoting you, because you're using it, and then therefore promoting your designs without having to be, look at me, which is not it's not very easy.
No, it's the hardest part of selling, I think, is, you know, feeling like you're showing off.
Is that it? Now, I was thinking I'm going to spend some time with this because it's going to be a considered purchase. I know the minute hasn't started because your price hasn't come in, but I've just found out that the price of this, forget considered. It's not considered for zircon, I don't believe. Considered maybe compared to what we've been bringing you strand-wise throughout the day, but in 1995 I don't believe in any way considered for a diamond. The clock had started, but Danny wants to go even lower. Enjoy. $17.95. That was the launch price. Was it the launch price with myself? I love that. Of course it was. What was I thinking? I know. How about introducing everybody to the gemstone that I have more of than any other gem in my entire collection? Regular viewers, you know I have 8 pairs of Zircon earrings. Yeah.
You have.
I bought 8 pairs off our sister channel. I just love them.
Yeah, they
I can never have enough Zircon in my life. Everybody thinks they're diamonds, and I'm not going to say otherwise.
No.
Unless they want to know about them, then I will explain about the rarity, collectability and beauty of one of the most exquisite gems in the world. It's going to sell out. Do check it out when you can. Love that. Emerald for you now. Ooh, wow! How long is this? Oh. So we've got quantity-wise 17, and they're going to where? Oh my word, right. Imagine I've got a strand of plastic beads in front of me. What price would you need? Right? Well, you can pay for these with that amount of money. I'm giving away 35 carats of emeralds. Totally natural emeralds coming your way for lowest price I'm allowed to do in the entire show, $6.95. Now, am I correct in thinking, did you have a price in your head there when I said that lowest price for your beads?
Well, yeah, for plastic beads around there, but, or, you know, crystals double that even, so, oh wow.
If you check it out in your basket, you might have one, or on the web, press your button one. These are, wow, they've gone. Well done. I'm sorry if you didn't manage to get a hold of that. White pearls. Oh, that did. Whoa, 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 whoa. That in itself is a design straight away. You just put that on as a choker or as a bracelet. You're getting double the amount of what I would expect in a pearls because they're top drilled. It's like a 2 strands there, top and bottom strand.
Beautiful.
They've only ever been seen in maybe a kit or a bundle, never on their own. These are the last 19 of an exceptionally popular strand, because it must have been, because you wouldn't buy the kit or the bundle if it wasn't popular. I mean, imagine the majority of the price point in the kit or the bundle would be probably because of this, because they're pearls. But for Culture Pearls, 15 of them, they're being allocated on a first come, first served basis. On the late show, we do 1 minute wonders, which means we're going far too. You just got to trust me. Please stop using that saying, because I will literally eat every donut that ever comes near you for the foreseeable future. Producer Danny keeps going cray-cray in my ear. He's driving me barmy. Apparently that means crazy. I will not condone that behaviour in my ear. Plum pearls. Right, is that Martha? Martha, can we please ban the word cray-cray from the gallery, please? Thank you. Well, it's not in the English dictionary, it's not really a word. So, I love it, he's like, it's 2 words. It's banned, doesn't matter. Plum cultured pearls, 10 by 8 millimeter, 14 opportunities. Now, I know these are called plum, but would you think with me, Gemma, these are quite similar to the Pantone colour of this season of Radiant Orchid. Is that sort of similar to you?
Yeah, they are. They're that same sort of heathery, dusky...
Mulberry.
Dusky mauvey. Yeah, I mean, they're lovely. What are they called? Plum.
Plum doesn't really sum them up, does it?
They're pinker than plum.
Pinker than plum. Pink plums. $6.95.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I'm just not saying anything because my executive producer's in the gallery, so I'm just thinking if I don't say it, then it's not really committing to that. They've gone well done. They will go great with the silver Keshis, the white one, any of them. Any of them. What? Amethyst rondelles! What a treat! Sorry, I just found these. They will go amazing with those Tsavorite garnets. Greens and purples. Oh, all coming up. This will be on the other side of Star Buy, but right now it's Star Buy time. Oh, 1,020 carats of genuine gemstones are about to be yours. You heard me right. 1,020 carats. And I'm not looking for a big price point. No. Have you got one note on you? Good. Because that's all you're gonna need. And not a big one. 4 totally different stones, gemstones. 4 double strands. Incorporating tiger's eye, natural gold and yellow, 420 carats, 4 by 2 mil to 14 by 2 mil natural tiger's eye, 87 centimeter strand, the longest strand of the lot. The next two are 86 centimeters. That's your iolite and these labradorites. 86 centimeters, 84 centimeters for your natural red garnets. Iolite, yeah, you got it right. Genuine, natural, quite possibly Nepalese, but genuine iolite coming your way. 235 carats, 3 by 2 mil to 11 by 2 mil, 86 centimeter strand, plus totally natural, juicy as you like, rhodolite garnets, because you get the blend of pyrope and almandine garnets there, so you're getting the red tones as well as the burgundies and the purples there. That 195 carats of natural garnets, 2 by 1 mil to 9 by 1 mil, 84 centimeter strand. The quantity, as you can see, is already on the screen. They are available to get. I know the price point's not in, but these will be going very, very, very quickly. If you trust me, you're looking at one note for all of these. And then a strand that I know I've just fallen for magnificently. Gemma, I know you've had a chance to have a wee eye on this earlier. You've been eyeing it up out here, the labradorite in particular.
The labradorite is just gorgeous and it looks great clustered, so if you're making flowers, put them as a centre clustered in a flower or something like that. It's just gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous strand.
One of the best qualities of labradorite in a strand I had earlier today. This, if I take it on its own, you might be able to see it's not just got one shimmer like a blue or a green or a yellow. It's actually got, it's like a rainbow of shimmer that you would expect from rainbow moonstone on each stone. It's not just one shade or one shimmering hue. They're gorgeous. Now, for anyone who's struggling with nuggets, there are plenty of options for you. There are nugget workshops, which you can come to the studios and work on nugget gemstones. There is a nugget DVD. There are tutorials on the website. There are tutorials on YouTube, on our YouTube page, Jewellery Maker's YouTube page. Gemma might even have a thought in her head just now what she likes to do with nuggets.
But just the weave, the necklace you've got on there, just a 3-strand weave like that with those nuggets is perfect, you know, because they look great spread out as well as just all grouped together like that. It's what I started with. I think a lot of people do.
I started with nuggets.
Yeah.
On my Christmas tree.
Yeah.
My Christmas tree had rose quartz and aquamarine nuggets. Do you know what I did? I got beading thread because I had a reel that lasted forever, and I threaded on about 10 maybe nuggets. Then at the time I didn't have any crimp beads, so what I would do is crimp it and put a crimp cover on, and then have a little bit of a gap and then put another one on, but I just tied a knot in my beading thread and wrapped it. That's my tinsel. I've got genuine aquamarine and rose quartz wrapped around my tree, and you know the organza ribbon? I've tied a little bit of a organza ribbon in each interval, so it's got like a bow of pink and blue. That's what I did. But there was something that came up in the Design Inspiration show yesterday, that if you were to take a nugget strand, you don't have to take it off its actual thread. You can do this with it, and then you can feed it through, do it again. If I've done that correctly, I've not. Oh yeah, you can. Then you've twisted it. Then you could do it again. Yeah, so that's it twisted. And then what you would do, because it's going to stay twisted like that, if I'm correct, Gemma, is put a little bit, maybe a jump ring on each end, something to attach it, and then have it, if I can lift it up, Tom, as a twisted necklace.
Yeah, it's very, very simple to do a twisted nugget necklace. Or even if you leave it long, twist it, and then double it up, it will twist on itself. It's a rope technique. And then you can loop ribbon through either end or cord through either end and and it will stay as well. So there's several ways you can do that.
Because I've seen a lot of necklaces like this with just the dainty chain at the top.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Jewellery Maker, I'm talking about out in the big designer stores with sort of the clusters of these gemstones, something like that. If you're struggling and think, oh, they're quite fine, they are. They're nuggets. They're not called nuggets because they're big. They're called nuggets because they're nuggets. So we haven't even got your price in. I had 75. I've got 85 left. Are you ready to see what I can do? What can I do? What would you think? Well, I said one note for 1,020 carats, didn't I? And I meant it. And I meant a wee cheeky £10 note in the UK or your equivalent in whichever currency you're joining us with. For garnets, January's birthstone, I mean, would you be happy for a natural garnet, Rajasthan garnet variety like that for $9.95, Jem? What do you think?
Absolutely. That's the price, is it?
For all 4 of them?
Yeah, I'd pay that. I'd pay that for the labradorite on its own.
Labradorite on its own. You're a fan of the labradorite. So if you'd just be happy with one strand on its own, you're getting the other 3. Is it almost a sort of treat?
Yeah.
To push you to work with it. For example, I know, without a shadow of a doubt, the first person I would give highlight to would be my executive producer, Martha. Because she has, she's gone, she's upstairs. She has an eyelight ring. She adores it.
It's beautiful.
And she didn't realise that you could just pick up eyelight other places.
No.
And eyelight is really popular. It comes from the word ion, for Greek word for violet flower. So you don't just expect blue, you want to see sort of purples in there as well, so lilac-y purples. And a lot of people know it as the water sapphire. But if anything, it looks stronger than average sapphires in colour, doesn't it? Quite blue indeed. I don't know if you can see them on their own. I'll try and separate them out for you a little bit better. But you've got at least 84 centimetres in each strand. I've got a really lovely necklace that I made myself. It did take me a long time. Regular viewers, you know this because I didn't realise what gauge wire was good for rosary linking, and I was using too thick a gauge because it took me 3 days, a whole weekend, just to make one rosary link chips and nugget necklace. But I really enjoyed it, and it was just sort of nuggets of picture jasper, and then I did one with tiger's eye, and I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
and just had a cluster of nuggets at the bottom as my sort of feature bit.
Yeah.
But if you've got a tiger's eye cabochon, that'd be awesome, right?
It would be gorgeous, yeah. They're lovely. It's lovely rosary linked. If you can take the time, it really does look special because it looks intricate. Looks like, you know, so it's a great one to rosary link with.
We had some great wire deals today. Just for anyone who's tuning in for the first time or thinking, oh, rosary link, what gauge wire would be a good gauge wire to start rosary linking? I think I used 0.8 and everybody laughed at me, but that might be, it might have been a bigger gauge than that. It was a wire, I tried to erase it from my memory, really.
I would say a 0.6 is the finest you can use to do an open link.
So I probably used 1
loop.
or 1.25, that's probably where I went wrong.
Yeah, but you can use a 0.8, depends what you're threading onto, but if you're doing chips, I would probably go with a 0.4 and do a wrap loop on each. But that would take some time.
Yeah, but I'll leave those there. If everyone in the web on the phone lines, check out, that has sold out, so good luck. Don't worry if there's a slight delay on the line, because brilliant news is it's free. If you're calling from a landline, which I'm hoping you are, in UK and Northern Ireland, if you're joining me in the web, do just try and check it out before they go. They will sell out. Hopefully you'll get one. Next star buy coming up is, I didn't wear this necklace on purpose, this dress on purpose, but I think it does go. What do you think? Oops, sorry. Oh, well, I apologise if it was twice. Third time lucky, eh? Director Tom. Silence. Right. Tsavorite garnet, let me just show you again. So forgive me, well, what I was saying about Tsavorite, Russian dioxide was true earlier. It just wasn't I love it. Started talking about it and went off on a tangent. Maybe it's because Russian dioxide I see a little bit more than Tsavorite garnet. This is more of a luxury.
I can see, when you were saying, I was thinking, wow, that is an unusual green for Russian dioxide. But I mean, because it's warmer.
It's more emerald-like, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful colour.
It's gorgeous. I know about it, Tom. he who wanted a second donut, good luck with that. He's winding me up in there. He's like, isn't Campbell our Bridges, or wasn't Campbell our Bridges Scottish? Yes, he was. Scottish geologist, God rest his soul. He discovered this gemstone first in Tanzania in 1979, was it? If my memory serves me correctly. But he wasn't allowed the mining rights. He was 68, sorry. He wasn't allowed the mining rights, and he wasn't allowed to export it at all. So I guess he kind of gave up. And then later on in Kenya, he found it again. But he didn't really do anything with it. And it wasn't until he was going on his way to Tiffany's & Co. to meet a gentleman called George Frederick Kunz, who you may have heard of, who invented, well, he didn't invent it, but he found kunzite named after himself. He was the head gemologist of Tiffany's & Co. at the time, which you may have heard of, a sort of world-renowned jewellers. Other world-renowned jewellers are available, like
Gems TV.
Gems TV and Rocks TV. But this gemstone, what you're seeing, Campbell was actually, it was his wife that had reminded him that he'd found this in Kenya. And when he was on his travels over to America to meet George Frederick Kunz, she reminded him to take one of these with him. And when he got there, George Frederick Kunz was thrilled. He was over the moon. I imagine he might even have jumped up and clicked his heels together when he saw this, because one of the first places this was ever to be sort of displayed was in Tiffany's & Co. This gemstone was named, even though it was first found in Tanzania, it was actually named after, very close to the location where it was found, which was the Tsavo National Park in Kenya. The reason they named it Tsavorite after that park, even though it wasn't discovered there, it was just sort of adjacent to there, but it was because for them it epitomised the African national park, the Kenyan national park, and they thought, you know what, it's so reminiscent to everything we think of when we think of the Tsavo National Park. I think we should call it after that, and that's where the name is sort of discovered. It's totally natural. I don't think I've ever brought you an unnatural garnet ever on this company. We tend to bring you natural garnets. We don't really tend to veer off from that. So on average, if I bring you a garnet, it's 99.9% pretty much going to be totally natural. So it's a gemstone that's got a really intense saturation and a sort of medium tone, which therefore gives it a perfect colour. It's a gemstone that's quite vibrant. It's more vibrant than most green gemstones, to be fair. The colour that you're getting is due to vanadium and at times a trace element of chromium, and they're the two elements that you have in your emeralds. So you have chromium in your sort of Colombian emeralds and you have your vanadium more so in your Zambian emeralds. So if you like your emeralds, you've got very, very similar should I say elements in this gemstone, which is going to make you love this just as much. It's 1,000 times rarer thought to be than an actual emerald. Now this used to be for years a really, really difficult gemstone to get. In the 70s there were around 40 mines. Now that yield has gone down so much so there are roughly from 40 mines down to 4 mines now mining Tsavorite garnet worldwide. That's really limited to commercial mines. Which, as you can imagine, in the last decade, the yields have gone down by 80%. That's huge. So, in the 70s, we had 40 different places where we could go, 40 different artisanal miners, minimum, if there was only one miner in each mine, where we could get this. Now we have 4 options. And to get that quality, doesn't come out the ground every day. So quantity wise, I have a good few of these, 60, 10 have already gone. I've got more of you on the web showing an interest. I have to be honest, this isn't an everyday opportunity on Jewellery Maker. As a regular viewer, you'll know that. If you're a new viewer, you have tuned in on a very, very lucky night. It's a Sunday night, and within this company it's known Sunday night is the night for collectors on our sister channel for gemstones like your Tsavorite garnet, like your Colombian emeralds, like your Tanzanite, like these rare, genuine, world-renowned gems, like black stars diopside and ruby, red star ruby. For those sort of gemstones, a Sunday night is the night that you tune in. For example, yellow sapphires, which we have coming up for you tonight, which would be a dream to be able to combine those together, which hopefully I'll be able to give to our Gemma so she could get the chance to work with both. So if you are looking at this dreamy sort of zesty combination and you're thinking, I love Gemma Crow, I'm going to want to make whatever she makes because I just think she's amazing, then you'll need to get this one. You get 60 minutes on the price point. I have to be honest, producer Danny, are we at the price point you're intending on going to, are we even allowed that for 60 minutes, or is that going to be a 1 minute wonder? Because of the quantity, if there was any less in quantity I would have to do it within a minute, but because there's 60 left, I am allowed to, okay, it's official that you are able to get this for the 60 minutes. It's not going to be a 1 minute wonder. You have 60 minutes, but bearing in mind that's based on quantity. If one is allocated in a minute, one allocated per minute, this is sold out. There's only 60 for you now. The rest have already been allocated. I'm confused. What's up with me? Have you seen the price of Tsavorite garnet recently, Danny? That was baffled. Have you ever, please, I'm going to do this now. Have you ever seen a price for a Tsavorite garnet? Well, no, I'm not surprised. I love that. Nope. Have you seen prices of Tsavorite garnets before?
I know that in the shop they're
anywhere
the
in the world.
expensive.
Sorry, Gemma, I totally just cut you up. That's because my producer went, where would you look? Anywhere. Anywhere.
I've seen pieces in the shop in the 200 plus box and rings and things.
And we worked out the other day, did you hear this? Our lovely Fleur last night got a ring from here for £100, a ruby ring. She went to her jewellers and they offered to buy it from her for over £1,000.
Wow. I'm not surprised, I'm not surprised.
So that shop is badly priced for us, but great for anyone who comes to visit our store. The pineapple ring, yeah. Incorporating Tsavorite garnets is £160, yeah. The Peanut collection is gorgeous. We did a matching pendant. It was featured in quite a few magazines on our own website. My producer's having a look. He's trying to find Tsavorite garnet and he can only find it within our own company. That's hilarious. That should say something to you, Danny. Heroes, aye. You might be a hero with everybody here, but you're not going to be a hero with the boss when he finds this out. Could you imagine? Good job. Is he in Switzerland? I hope our boss is in Switzerland for your sake. Oh, actually, no, he's not, is he? He's not gone there. It's our channel manager that's there. Well done to you. I am over the moon. I don't think you could get it, no matter what carat weight you're talking about, 1 carat, 20 carats, I don't think in any jewellers you will find Tsavorite garnet for £20. No. And well, you wouldn't set it in silver on average in a jeweller's. You would set it in a precious gold or platinum, or that's all I would think. What was I thinking of? Tiffany's. I want to see this because I don't think my producer has any idea what he's just done. Wow. That's not what I was looking for. Please do forgive me. I'm trying to do some research for those of you who haven't got a chance to research. Normally I would do that before I come on TV, but because I've been with you all day, there's not been a space where I haven't been on TV to bring it to have a look. What? Now I've just found it. Oh my word. Oh, just type in Tsavorite garnet images and you will find them with emeralds, you will find them with sapphires, you will find them with pink sapphires, the most decadent designs. All I'm seeing is the most red star rubies, the most glamorous designs. So knowing that this is a gemstone that the highest end jewelers use, and use in the biggest designs with rubies and sapphires and emeralds, then this is that sort of caliber gemstone. But we haven't priced it We have not priced it, the price, this should be $49.95, $44.95. This should be up with the prices of your tanzanites.
That's what I was expecting.
So was I. That's why I was going on about it forever. Didn't need to.
No.
I'm thinking, oh, I need to make sure you realise how rare this is. That has just made me think, you all think I'm fibbing. I would think I was fibbing if I was watching at home. I would think, that girl's just fibbed to me. It can't be that easy, accessible at $19.95. I hope to goodness that you're aware I'm not trying to imply a value or worth at $19.95, because if I was, I would be much higher. But I would love you to get that valued or appraised. I really, really would, because if you do, well, put it this way, you'll wish you'd bought two, because you want to sell the one, I think. That's what our Fleur wished she'd bought. She wished she bought 2 rings the other day so she could have sold it when she found out what it was valued at. All you need is access to the internet to see how popular that gemstone is with your huge designers. I'm talking Tiffany's & Co, I'm talking De Beers, I'm talking about, oh, absolutely big designers. Grafs of London, or Grafs of Geneva, they use multicolored gems, not just diamonds. You will love what you can, oh yes. It's been a long time since I brought you a Tsavorite garnet, I'll tell you that. Right, oh, drusies, this is lush. It's a teal colour, or cyan. A cyan blue. What do you think of these drusies? So we only have a limited amount of chances, 22 chances. Gemma, you can have these if you fancy whenever you're ready. You're more than welcome to have, not these, but although I am giving you Tsavorite garnet just as you do. I don't think I've seen Tsavorite garnet for, it must have been about, in the past 10 months, 11 months, it's November. Past 11 months, I swear I probably brought it to you twice. Tsavorite garnet. Special. So, your genuine druzy. What do you think? I love that druzy that you've got in the middle. That genuine effect. Oh. Are you loving it, or are you loving it? So of course cyan came from the Greek word, or the location should I say. It is Greek. No, it's not Irish, it's Greek. So you've heard of kyanos? So it's similar to the dark blue. It's like it's almost, you could look for it as a lighter blue. Stunning. It's a green blue that's complementary for your reds, magentas, yellows, sort of primary colours. It's fabulous. But from the origin for kyanos, which is your Greek for blue. If you're just thinking, what is the cyan? What is this? It's just one of your colours, really. One of your variations of blue.
Cyan blue.
Wow! We have 23 by 16 mil, and they graduate up to 36 by 17 mil. 12 opportunities left. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 roughly on a strand. For only where? $14.95. Roughly 13 on a strand. Just over a pound, £1.15-ish each.
They're such statements, aren't they? You only need one of those in a design. Gorgeous.
What sort of metal would you use with these? What colour maybe? Silver, would that work? Or?
It would work, yeah. I'm thinking rose gold, copper to make that sort of blue pop out. That would be lovely. Nice
sort
contrast.
Of colours that you would maybe use with apatite, whatever you maybe have in your stash. If you were using apatite or turquoise, maybe that kind of
I would use
metals. Could make great rings with these. pendants. I'm all about the key rings at the minute. I don't know why, but I think it's because our stones have been that big and you get that many. You can make all your jewellery and still have some left over. Yeah. I'm thinking, I love it.
Use them up on key rings and bookmarks and things like that, all your odd ones. It's a great way to use them up.
Yeah. I was saying the other day, earlier today, I had something that I would use as a bookmark, and I don't even read books. But actually make as a book, it would make me read because I like the bookmark.
Well, you have a bookshelf, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You have a bookshelf and you got your books. It's nice just to hang them.
just basically decorate your bookshelf with them.
Yeah, why not? Makes it look like you're reading loads of books.
Exactly. Love that. Well, maybe some of us don't have tablets, Tom. I don't have a tablet. I haven't got time to download that. And I like books.
I like books.
Actually, I don't read them, but I like to have them. I like the paper. I like to turn the page.
Yeah,
none of this swiping.
And they're sentimental books. They have sentiment. I've got 2 bookshelves crammed.
I think you say I've got loads. I've got 2 books.
2 bookshelves. I've got loads of books. I love books.
Oh, 2 of them. I don't think people will believe you're reading it if you put different bookmarks in different pages of the same book.
No, I don't think that will work.
Black agate for you now. Ooh! Do apologise if I bumped my microphone. Did I not? My hair is on top of it, but it's all good. Now there's only 50 left of these. Oh, Gemma, could these work with all of those nuggets we had?
They'll work with everything we've got tonight. They're just perfect. They're an absolute essential, those.
Well, you heard it from our Gemma. If it's essential for Gemma, I think for the rest of us watching and joining in with myself, it's essential for us then, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll go in between anything, whatever style as well. That shape's perfect.
I'm thinking a ring. Just one big one as a ring, because I think with the facets, it's going to be quite sparkly, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah, it'd be lovely as a ring. You're not going to miss it, are you? And it, very simple to do as well. Just wrap it round your mandrel with some wire, and that's it. So yeah, they're lovely. Great for the party season as well.
Oh, we do love a good party season, don't we? Any excuse, isn't it? Get our sparkle on.
Yeah.
25mm by 18mm. I got my sparkle on yesterday. My sparkly dress yesterday for Saturday night. I did, I know. The gems still look better though. Still sparkly more so. The facets are giving you a great lustre. Agate's quite a fabulous gemstone, quite fancy it. So agate, you might know, is a member of the chalcedony family. Probably heard of that quite a lot, chalcedony therefore. So therefore, technically, it's a member of the quartz family. Now, I'm not going to be able to offer you a spinel of that size, but if you want a black gem and you want lustre, it's pretty much between a black agate and a black onyx for you to get that size. Agate's quite a popular gemstone in general, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's hard wearing, and it's got a nice texture, and it's not got anything that will clash with anything else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes the internal texture of an onyx, for example, looks better with something that's more waxy, whereas agate you can go with anything. So it's very versatile.
Yeah, because in essence, an onyx is a dyed chalcedony, so you're getting the chalcedony sort of waxy lustre that a chalcedony has. Yeah. And then again, it's on top of that. 350 carats of a gemstone strand. That is a staple strand. It is a must. It will go with everything. 25 by 18mm, 350 carats, and the price is going down to $9.95. Should have been $11.95, but we've taken it lower. That, for the final 50, I'm looking at those of you, or I'm thinking for those of you who have previously joined me and got yourself some nuggets, for example. To combine it with any of the strands, I've just put this one next to it first of all, because I know our Gemma's loving the labradorite, and quite rightly so. And that together And as you said, Gemma, because they are so sizable, you don't necessarily need that many. Just one on its own in a ring would be fabulous. It works with the tiger's eye very, very well. Oh, can you imagine it with juicy garnets? Do try and check out these nugget strands, because if anyone's just tuning in and seeing them for the first time just now, they might come for it and join us, and then you might miss out. So I don't want you, if you've taken the time to join us for them. There's highlights. Yeah, it works with everything. Works with the doll. And it will definitely work with your star buy I'm about to bring you now of Smokey Qaurtz and gold plated brass. Oh. Now, over the past few days, I've been fortunate enough to bring you these brand new 1 meter lengths of 6mm gems, approximately 8. Still can't get over the length of them. 84 genuine 6mm round gems. In this case, they are eye clean, which means clean to the eye, clarity wise, of Smokey Qaurtz. Now that's delumlicious, if ever I saw a delumlicious combination. What do you think? Yay or yay? I think so too. I'm looking for a very few. I've only got 150. Did you? Sorry. I've just heard from my producer that the price point has been, I love the way he's put it, talked down. Did you do that with the help of one of my donuts? Did you convince Martha to drop it in when she was having a donut? I bet you did as well. Inner element, having a donut, loving life. And we managed to get the price lower than what the Jewellery Maker star buy price was anyway. You've got it lower. How did you do that? Oh, with these tiger's eye. That would be amazing. Just remember, or just sort of in case you weren't aware, you can open these links really easily, unlike a wrap that which takes well, you'd have to unwrap it and then open it, but or cut it. These open very easily, just like a door. You can intersperse gems, wire in between all of these. You don't have to keep them like this at all. That could be 84 individual double-ended links, wouldn't it?
Yeah, great for just adding into your earrings or making individual bracelets, glasses, chains.
Seconds, wouldn't it, to add in as earrings?
Yeah.
So for a metre, all your eye loops have been created for you on each end, 6mm round. You've got yourself, stone-wise, 84 stones. Now, I'm thinking about it. Would you, or would you not, expect to have less than 84 stones on a strand? 38cm strand has less than 84 stones. Usually we count about, what, 33, maybe 42 is a maximum on a strand.
Yeah.
So you've got 84 stones. So that's double an average Smokey Qaurtz strand in your hand. So minimum Smokey Qaurtz strand is £6.95 for any genuine gemstone. That's what we're allowed to do as a company on Jewellery Maker. So 2 strands means this should be a minimum, an absolute minimum of over £14, or £14. So it's £12.95, and then on top of that, yeah, your pennies. So you're looking at about £13 to £14 for just the Smokey Qaurtz alone. Then you add in all of the time for the wraps, all of the links. For 140 of these, you need to be quick. You do not need lots of notes. 120 carats, a lot of people already involved. What was I saying earlier about just needing one note? If only I could remember what that one note price was for the nugget bundle. Was that a £10 note? No, surely it must have been a £20 note I was thinking of. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. If I could wink, I would. That's why I say it out loud, because I can't do it. Oops. I blink. Yeah. To do both eyes at the same time. Or I have to open my mouth really wide and I just look silly. Ooh, and you went even lower. Well, producer Danny, what a oh yes, because you talked it down because it was meant to be $9.95. That's why I was a bit confused there. I'm thinking, huh? Uh-huh. On my sheet it says $11.95, store buy price $9.95. We could drop £2 off for 150 people. £2 for 150 people is £300. That's a lot of money.
It is.
But we've decided to drop it more than that so that every single one gets one. So I had 150, call on me, call me. So a metre worth, you can make a belt with that.
You could, yeah, you definitely could. Or handbag strap or body chains. It's gorgeous, it's an amazing price.
Amazing, and Smokey Qaurtz being one of the evening gems that a lot of people sort of forget about, I guess.
Yeah, it's that alternative to your, you know, if you're don't want to go as stark as black, then you know, your Smokey Qaurtz is the agate, the black agate of your collection then. So yeah, I mean, it's lovely. It's lovely, and I love citrine, and it's one of the great ones to put with citrine, I think.
Definitely. I'm just thinking, actually, we had Gemmy Gem citrines on earlier today that dropped really low in price. I think they were under £10 as well. So if you manage to get those and this together, that's £20 for citrine and Smokey Qaurtz. A full metre for you will last, well, depending on how much jewellery making and what you want to do with it, it's going to last a fair amount of time. Now, earlier in the week, it might even have been last night, I opened and straightened one of these. So if you do wish to have it and make it straight, you can do that and just have a link at the bottom where you can attach it. You do what you want. The wire, in essence, is yours. The chain can be opened and turned into wire, whatever you want to do. You can add another bead on there, and then you could do whatever you want. But at that sort of price point, you've got 84, roughly, links like that. So that's one. 84 of those. If that was even 50p each, do you know what I mean? We'd be over 40 odd pounds. Not even half of that. What's £7.95 divided by 84? I love my producer Danny. Oh, I actually had worked that one out. Forgotten, but I worked it out. 9p-ish, just over.
9p per link.
Per link. You get 84 of them.
Sometimes, you know, you can pay that for jump rings. That sounds silly. But you know, when you go into your craft shops and you see them, they're like 5-6p per jump ring. So I've definitely seen them at that. So
wow, and this just goes on forever and ever. Gemma, you do love these colours, don't you?
I do, yeah. That's, you know, that's always what I gravitate towards. Even if just as a backdrop, even, you know, if you're a bit scared of colour, you need those colours for your backgrounds, and then you can accent with your bright colours, so that, you know, they are essentials, your browns and blacks, and definitely.
This is, I'm glad you've said that, because all my friends laugh at me, because all I wear is beige, brown and gold, and now and again pink. Yeah. And they laugh at me, they're like, you're just a beige person, aren't they?
I'm black and now and again purple.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny how you get stuck with a colour, isn't it? I love my beiges, my creams and my pink. That's me. Beige, cream and pink. It's all my wardrobe has. I told my friend I got a cardigan not so long ago and she went, oh, let me guess, is it beige? Like, yes. That predictable. I know, sad, isn't it? Anyway, do try and check these out before they sell out, because they will. At $7.95, with over half the stock already gone, and only 60 minutes from when we first saw that, so there's probably only about 50 odd minutes left on that, depending on quantity. So the sapphires are coming up for you. I'm going to give that strand of Tsavorite garnet. Do check your Tsavorite garnet out. If you were swithering about it, remember you have until the 31st of January to do so. This is coming up at 8 o'clock. You won't need £80 for this. It won't even be £60. It's going low for this gemstone, considered compared to what we would normally expect for the other opportunities we've had, but for Sapphire, it's going low. Got a workshop that you might want to come to, our Christmas workshop. Oh, it's a little bit special. Have a look at this, tells you all about it. Myself and Gemma and the rest of the team will be back on the other side of this short break.
Come along and book yourself onto one of our 12 days of Christmas workshops, which are being held throughout December, all with a Christmassy theme. If you book yourself onto any of our workshops throughout December, you will automatically be entered into a fantastic competition to have a stay at the White Swan Hotel for 2, which includes dinner, bed and breakfast. To start off our cracking lineup is our Business Academy, led by Angela Edwards. Louise Jacobson hosts the Wirework Christmas Rings workshop. If you're new to jewellery making, never fear. Linda Bromwell will bring you into this magical world with the Introduction to Jewellery Making course. Thursday the 4th of December is our bridal workshop with the Christmassy theme hosted by Sheila Davis. If you have advanced in your wirework, why not come along to our Wirework Intermediate Day with Laura Binding. The masterful Mark Smith hosts his macrame workshop on Monday the 8th of December. Then on Tuesday 9th of December, Mark takes on his infamous Chips and Nuggets course. Come and join Gemma Crow on Thursday the 11th of December when she'll take you on the Adventures of Beading Thread workshop. Gemma also hosts her Vintage workshop the following day. Debbie Bolford takes you onto a magical ride in her Dreamboxes embroidered workshop on Monday the 15th of December. Debbie also hosts her fascinating chainmail course the following day. And finally, to wrap up our 12 days of Christmas workshops, come along to Alison Tarry's Introduction to Wire Sculpture on Thursday the 18th. All of these amazing workshops come with refreshment and a Christmas-style buffet, with a fascinating tour of the studios, a visit to Gemporium Museum, and a chance to visit the Jewellery Maker shop. Book yours now. For more information, contact the call centre on 0800 644 655. Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better. Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she takes you on the fascinating journey of creating face canes using polymer clay. In each chapter, Debbie will guide you through how to create each part of the face. Then, with the final chapter, advance your skills and learn how to add detail and character to your piece. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Join guest designer Alison Tarry on her Wire Brooches DVD. Get creating stunning designs in no time at all as Alison guides you through a step-by-step guide to create these fantastic designs. The easy-to-follow steps shown on the DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and will show you the best techniques to get you started. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. Using your flat nose pliers, open the loop towards you and take your chain and hook one end onto the eye pin. Again, using your flat nose pliers, close the loop. Continue with your design until you have the desired look.
There are lots of different types of bails. This particular one has a loop at the end. This is ideal to add an extra feature, such as a charm. All bails work in the same way. Start by opening the teeth. Place your chosen pendant in the teeth and push both sides of the bail together. And there you have your pendant with a bail.
Cue door slam. Oh, we closed it quietly today. Producer Danny's been working on this one. If you've just tuned in, I'm Ali Defoy. It's lovely to see you. Great to have your company. Gemma Crow, what a lady. We're so thrilled to have you. She's been with us for the past 2 hours and we've got her for another 2.
Yeah. Just as well, because I've got loads to work on over here.
Oh, good. I'm pleased.
I'm getting carried away with it all. So.
That's allowed.
That's right then.
Do whatever you want, Gemma. We bow down to you. You can do whatever you want. I've got some, ooh, moonstone, top of the hour. And just to check, that's from box. Sorry. Oh my. Ooh. What a way to start a show. Now I promise you 7 brand new opportunities in just strands tonight, as well as bundles. This is brand new rounds, plain rounds in moonstone. Now when do you ever get these? Very, very rarely indeed. 125 carats for you, 5mm round to 9mm round. These are dreamy. Ooh, to get round moonstone, I can recall faceted rondelles, I can recall now and again some wheels, I can recall drops, but very rarely do you get actual rounds in graduation as well.
Yeah, no, I've never managed to get any. I think I remember seeing them once before. But,
really?
But that's it, yeah.
So what would you say for anyone who's looking at this thinking, oh, a graduation of rounds, would it be advisable to get maybe more than one so you've got a good few of each size?
Yeah, graduated strands are great because it means that you get all that variety and you only have to buy one strand. So, you know, that's ideal. So yeah, I would probably get a few so that maybe if you had 3, maybe you've got almost 3 strands in different sizes.
Oh yeah, you get 3 of each size, sort of 5mm strand and in betweeny sort of, I don't know, 7mm and then some 9mm.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the thought of that. 23cm strand. We have so many people who are messaging about this one already. It's coming, the price is coming. Now if we're on the web, I wonder what we could be expecting to pay on the Jewellery Maker website. I wonder what you're looking at just now. But, oh! Sorry, the website said, my microphone's on this side of me today and I was looking that way, so forgive me. The website says $6.95, Gemma. So the website says.
Is that all?
I think there's a mistake, no? Dan?
Must be.
It only says $6.95. I do apologise, there must be some sort of error on the website because this is a brand new strand. It's 125 carats. I'm going to search for it because it's not just moonstone, it's rainbow moonstone. So therefore you're getting sort of a rainbow of colour as opposed to just one shimmer of blue. It's not coming across so well on the TV, but at the end of the day, if it's that price, it wouldn't matter to me. If it looks good to the naked eye, it doesn't matter what it looks like on the TV. I'm just having a look on our website currently as we speak, for those of you who haven't got access to the website, to see what other varieties of 125 carats of rainbow moonstone, price point wise, what we could be envisaging. Because for me, it is brand new, so yes, normally if it was a star buy, I could give you a star buy premier price, but it's not a star buy, although it is a show opener. It is a top of the hour part 3. It's our 3rd hour, so we're in part 3 of the show tonight. So that is, I guess, giving you a little bit of leeway on the price point, but not as much leeway as you're looking at just now. That's far too low if you're on the web. There must be a mistake there. Yeah, most strands at 70 carats in rainbow moonstone, 90 carats are $11.95. Lowest one so far I've seen on the web is $9.95. Closest carat weight to this of 125 carats of rainbow moonstone drops, elongated drops, they're $19.95. Yeah. I mean, 55 carats you could get for $6.95. 45 carats of faceted drops, you're looking at $14.95. There is a variety of price points, but for this carat weight, the minimum price I can see for 125 carats is, well, there's only one at 125 carats, and that's $19.95 with 5-star rating. So the carat weight we've got of rainbow moonstone, comparing it to all the other strands we have on the website, I thought, oh, actually, sorry, the first page of strands on the website, forgive me, there's another couple of pages of moonstone. But they're all graduating down in carat weights. This is amazing. Oh, forgive me, there is another strand of plain cushions that is a big carat weight they've managed to drop. Oh, you know what, let's do it. Brand new strand, if we're gonna do it, might as well do it right. And I guess, in all fairness, it is my 7th hour out of 8 hours presenting in a row on one show. So Gemma, do you think we could get away with a £6.95 price point? If we just whisper it.
I think we're going to have to. Everybody's seen it now.
And I guess we suggested getting a couple. So therefore, if the price is low enough for us to be able to afford without having to think too much about it, because on one strand you probably set aside about £14, £15 for one big 125 carat rainbow moonstone strand. If I could get for you a price point that allows you to get 2 and still be under that, that would be acceptable.
Yes, I think at that price, you know, people are going to be buying 2 anyway.
Yeah, I think it's
warrants it, doesn't it?
We can't suggest buying more than one and not give a price point that makes it easy.
That's right.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. For £6.95. Seriously, call me when you can. Lancashire carefully. Oh, well, that's that done then. I thought you just put that price in. Has it been on a while? I love that I was just refusing to look at it, wasn't I? Blatantly, I'm not going to look at that. I'm not committing. I'm not going to look at it. Don't want to see. I didn't want to see it next to that. All right, Norfolk, Lancashire, Caerphilly, Midlothian, Merseyside. Check that out before it goes. Well done, you. Oh, now I've got some silver findings for you now. These are fab. Ooh. I know who that was. It's Vicky Carr. Saw her walk past. They're going, somebody's in the Jewellery Maker office upstairs. Everybody's gone home. It must be our Vicky. Swirls within your beads here. Would you call them beads or would you call them charms? Depends how you use them, I guess. 11 by 7 millimeter for you in their size. You get 20 of them. Very sizable. Oops. Oh! Apparently you've been allowed to play with these, Gemma. Or you've just got them to play with.
I've literally just got them, yeah. Just going to put them with some pearls.
So you've got 60 minutes to get them. If you're thinking, oh, I want to get what Gemma's got, what Gemma's making, then get them now, and we will then, once we've had some time for Gemma to actually use them, then we'll get to look back. But you get 60 minutes, so Gemma's got an hour to play with them. So within 60 minutes, you've got time to get them. We have a good, healthy quantity of these, which is really surprising because we don't usually get that many big quantities. I say good, healthy quantities, about 200, isn't it? Which, if we think about our Facebook likes, not mine personally, which has been pointed out thanks to one of the directors, Tom, in the day shift, is not even close to St Mirren's capacity, and St Mirren's capacity of like, or St Mirren, my football team's likes, isn't even close to Jewellery Maker's, as in Jewellery Maker has 49,000 likes on Facebook. St Mirren have 12,000. I have 2,000. But I don't care. You have for your here, based on how many sort of just internet Facebook likes, and I appreciate the majority of people in the world, crazy as this may seem, don't actually even use Facebook, or not even on social media. So to think about just those of you who are watching on the television or on sort of apps on your phones, there are thousands of people, more than a Premiership football team amount of fans who watch Jewellery Maker. The Scottish Community Cup League winning team. Scottish Community League Cup. Yes, we are Premier League. Won't be there for much longer, so I'm going to make sure you all know it is just now. But yeah, the reason I'm pointing that out is 200 in the grand scheme of things is not a lot, but it's a better quantity than 100. So it's good for the moment. £9.95, you get 20 of them. 20 pieces, that is a huge opportunity for fun. And you can incorporate these within your gemstone beads, as the beads, or you can have them as charms. 11 by 7mm, a really good sizable hole there. You can probably fit all your different types of cords through there, beading threads through there. Oh, is that the Swedette cord with the rhinestones on it?
Yeah, I'm just having a play. I was trying to find under the desk the really chunky leather that we do, the leather round.
Oh yeah.
Because I just think one of those thread on there with the
That's
clasp.
all you would need, eh?
I think it's lovely. I think it's quite unisex as well. Just one silver on a piece of silver rondelle on a piece of cord, not either side maybe, or you don't have to. You could just leave it loose.
I like that thought. I like that idea. And then if we've got 20 of them, it's not even, it's about 50 pence each for silver plating, which is a certain microns of thickness to be classed as plating. You can't just call it plating. If it was flashed, it wouldn't be as thick. So therefore not as much silver used.
And they're just really well made, you know. The hole, I know I've bought these before, and sometimes the hole, it's been punched. So one side will be sort of concave, and the other side you have sort of rough.
Oh no!
So these are punched either side, and then joined together. So you've got like so they're very even.
Oh, so you don't need to worry about
bits.
one being opposite, or one being different.
Yeah. And, I mean, they're just lovely and a good weight. They feel nice. They've got lovely patterns on.
They're solid, aren't they? Have we got a gram weight on these? Because these are by no means flimsy whatsoever.
No, they are lovely. Really, really lovely.
Can you hear that? They're pretty solid.
If you got the patinas, was it? I think
we had that
patinas
today.
this
We
morning
had
with Deb Kershaw.
in the mid-show.
Yeah, yeah, they would be great on there because there's texture you can get the patinas, you know, into.
Ooh.
So if you got those earlier, perfect for that.
That should still be available on the website. You know, we had some pure copper wire and the patina with it.
Yeah. Do you have some coloured ones as well? I thought I saw.
Maybe in the morning show before I was on.
Yeah.
I know from the mid show we had it, and I think we took it to about $11.95 or something with 4 bare copper wires and the liver of sulphur.
Yeah.
That's an idea. It'll be on the website, or you can talk to the contact centre. They'll be able to find that. Loving your work. As you said, just one of those on a bracelet reminds me of a particular charm. I love pandas. I do. Pandas are so cute. What should we do next? You told me I was too busy thinking about pandas. Clear quartz. Oh, we're gonna take this one really, well, the lowest I'm allowed to go, put it that way. You know straight away, don't you? You know the price point I'm about to do. These would go lovely with these. That little bit of naughtiness right there. Now these only launched at the end of last month, the end of October, so we've only had them for a couple of weeks. And it's the last of stock. So in the launch, 207 went. Oh, it would go really well with these actually, which are coming up in it's nearly 5:30 in about 5-6 minutes maybe. These are from your, did you spell that correctly? Bespoke Beauty Bundle. Or is it Bespoke Beauty Bundle? No one noticed that. And I'm the one that's been talking for 7.5 hours and I noticed it. Skills. What do you mean 6.5? We've only got an hour and a half left. Can you not count? I love it. I'm the one that should be not really with it. Out of anybody, I guess technically I can maybe get away. Oh, apparently Danny's right, it's 6.5 hours. You still wrote bespoke. You need to check spell check. 4mm rounds, 40cm clear quartz. It would go with our bespoke bundle, which is coming up in a few moments' time, unless Danny can quickly change the name of it before you see it. So clear quartz, all the way from Brazil, 40 carats for you, faceted 4mm rounds. Oh, these would look really lovely if you managed to get a hold of some of the wire, or if you saw the design, the torque design necklace made earlier with our Karen Crawford. If you wanted to sort of remake that, you could put one of those silver pieces in the middle there, couldn't you? Imagine one of those in the middle. Obviously maybe it's sideways, but would that work, Gemma, do you think?
Yeah, that's exactly the sort of thing that's exactly what I'm thinking when I look at those. I'm thinking they are the perfect just detail to something simple. You know, you can just literally thread your restrand of some pearls and pop one of those in, or restrand your quartz and pop one in. They're going to lift anything, any design.
Oh, I'm trying to fit the gem through the hole, but you would need to strand it and do it individually. No, it doesn't matter whether I'm using one hand or two, the hole's just not big enough, but you would just re-strand it, wouldn't you? But thank you for that, Direct Tom. Giving me the option to use both my hands. It's a luxury presenter gets now and again. £6.95. Join me when you can. It would work actually with the show starter. Oh, sorry, the first half-past star by, forgive me. Or was I right? Was it the show starter? I can't remember now. 5:30, I think, 5 we brought this to you. We message from Louise. Hiya! Ali, you have 2,470 likes on Facebook. Now you have now I have 2,471 because I like you. Oh, yay! Thanks, Louise. But I'm back to 2,470 because producer Danny unliked me.
I don't know how many I've got. I don't think it's that many.
I imagine it probably will be Gemma Crow. And if it's not, you're the world's best kept secret.
I know Mark Smith's got the most.
I love that. Producer Danny sounds really sad. Gemma's got over 2,000 as well. How many have you got on your page, Danny? Doesn't have a page anymore. Did have a page. Doesn't have a producer page. No. I like producer Danny's page. I might unlike it. Why not? Right, what are we going to do now? Star of Eye time! Yay! It's time for bespoke bundle. I'm so easily amused. Wowza. Oh, it's correct on your graphics. There we go. Totally natural. Totally natural for your clear quartz, faceted for you. They have got a white thread through the middle, so you don't need to expect a white line up the middle when you're getting them home. Well, I wouldn't realise that that's not how it came unless you realise these are exceptionally clean, which they are. You've got totally natural for those, faceted for you in your clear quartz rounds. 6mm, 70 carats. Ooh. Then I've got frosted in your finish of your Smokey Qaurtz. 6mm round, 80 carats. Now, just so you're aware, I only have 75 of this bundle. It's brand new, so 390 carats in the bundle in total, so do try to be quick on this. Juicy. Hold on a minute. Is this the garnet strand I had the other day? These might be slightly smaller in size. These are 8mm. I had 10mm the other day. Oh my gosh. I have to say, I was in love with this strand for a whole night. This is one of my favourite strands in the building at the moment, these garnet strands. I've only seen them in 10mm. We've now got them in 8mm. I just think they're divine, juicy as you like. 240 carats of totally natural garnets. So combined carat, we have 370 odd carats. 390, sorry, forgive me. The price we're going for all of it, I think, should be the price of the garnet minimum alone. What do you think of the garnet? Do you like it?
I love garnet.
Do you?
Yeah, I think it's lovely, and I like my vintage jewellery, so garnet always works in that, in vintage style jewellery. So yeah.
Do you or have you in the past seen many garnet rounds of 8mm?
No, not plain. You don't very often see a plain round, do you, in a garnet?
We've had some lovely faceted rondelles and some lovely faceted wheels, but for a plain round garnet of 8mm, any mil, 8mm, 6mm, 10mm. I fell head over heels in love the other day with some 10mm. I couldn't believe it. These are 8mm for you. They're just not what you would ever expect, but you would dream of for your garnets. They're amazing. For the entirety of just the garnet stand alone, I'm happy with the price of all of it. So if you wanted just one strand from this bundle, the price you're going to get is the idea of getting another extra for free. Quartz isn't a particular birthstone. Smoky Qaurtz isn't a particular birthstone. It's a quartz too, but you know what I mean. But your garnet's January's birthstone, and you've the whole of January to think about it. How awesome is that? That's more than 2 months to think about it. Where can you, especially on the run up to Christmas, where can you have 2 months to think about something?
No, it is really good. It is a great feature, isn't it, of our channel. Well, always the 30 days is always a great feature, but to have extra now this time of year, it's brilliant.
I've just heard my producer saying other sort of website ideas have got an extended money back guarantee, but with the stores, with your shops, I mean your gift vouchers, how long do they last? Do they last over 2 months? If they did, that would be great. I don't mean with any disrespect. I'm just, if they could, that would be amazing. And if you have found somewhere that gives you that money back guarantee, I'm just thrilled. Is that good? So I've got quite a few people involved. At the price we're at, we have offered, I think, garnets in the past around £19.95, £18, 85. Did I say 85 at the end of that? Gosh, it's almost as if I mentioned earlier that if you were to say 85, that's not 95 at the end, therefore that means that's not my price. Whoops, did I say that out loud? I think I might have done. I think the box of donuts costs more than that. I'm not even joking. All I bought was some curly kale and some lettuce yesterday and a box of donuts. That was about £40. I know. Oh no, I tell you a fib. I bought some sleeping medicine, some herbal sleeping remedies. Woke up with the worst headache ever. It did not work well.
Just eat lots of lettuce.
Eat lots of lettuce.
Very good for sleep.
Are you joking?
No.
Lettuce?
Yeah.
Why?
It's very good for sleep. Yeah. Just is. It's good. If you look at any of the herbal remedies, you'll find lettuce in as like an ingredient. It's very good.
Sorry, pet bunny rabbit Joey, move over from your lettuce. I'm coming in. Really?
Yeah, it's true.
There you go. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Eat some lettuce. £11.95. £11.95! Just for the garnets alone, I think that's fabulous, no?
That's a great price. Yeah, that's brilliant.
I'm over the moon. Jennifer, Linda, Multivids, lovely to see you. Anonymous, you've gone for 2 in London. Maybe a regular viewer, I'm thinking it is actually in London. Quite a few of you from there who want to remain anonymous. Loving your work. Swetha, oh gosh, Swetha, thank you so much. You've been with me throughout the day since 1 p.m. What a lush opportunity to get involved in. Lots of multi-bids. Honestly, I'm over the moon for you. Whether you use them together or not, we didn't really put them together necessarily for them to be used together. We just put them together because it meant we could take the price down.
They're a great combination. It's a very vintage combination, that. So, you know, they're really lovely. Really nice combo.
I love that. My producer Danny. Thanks, Gemma.
It's good at
she hasn't liked
stuff.
the Facebook page though, has she? Oh, Danny, I saw those eyes rolling. I could see it from the dark. You're the one, he brought it on himself. He went, I'm going to unlike your Facebook page. It's his own fault.
But mine?
Phil didn't say he would unlike my Facebook page. So no, I didn't. Oh, 864, 605. I said you could have a donut, Danny. In fact, haven't you had one? Don't believe you. Because, well, the quantity's gone down and you're the only one that's been sniffing around them. Mary, well done. Karen, great to see you. Highlands, oh, out in Seville. We have a viewer in Seville tonight. Not just a viewer, Janet, who's slightly interested in this. Great to see. One shipping and handling in any one day. Lots of multi-bids coming through. Lancashire, Blano, Gwent, Colorado. I love this. Danny thinks he can't be hurt with his clippity-cloppity shoes. Oh, I love your shoes. He's actually got black suede shoes on. They're amazing.
Because he's Team Danny.
Oh, I love these black suede shoes. Danny, what you're wearing kind of matches this bundle.
Criticisms 35, compliments 1.
Oh.
You don't want to know what he said. He's just feeling sorry for himself. I don't know. Go on about compliments versus criticism. It's all constructive, Danny. 11.95. Check this out before Danny. Oh, I was gonna say before he takes it off. He's taking it off. He's had enough. He's done. He's moving on. They're fab. Those are stunning. Those garnet. I'm really pleased for you. Lovely. Amethyst. Ooh. It comes in a black poché, which matches Danny's shoes, which I love. Ooh. Has Gemma seen these yet? Gemma, wait to see these. I know you love your purple.
Mm-hmm.
These are a sort of Rose de France. Very lustrous. Faceted wonderfully. Do you think?
They're beautiful. They've almost got a gold, what is the word? The light coming off them is gold, and you would expect silver when you look at amethyst, but that's golden, that light.
It's almost like a golden luster.
Yeah, like you might get from a citrine, you know, that from an ametrine.
Yeah, that
That's
warm hue.
Yeah, the warm glow. They're lovely, really pretty.
They're only 31 in stock. They've only ever been seen at one price. So if I were to do that one price, that would be great, because it means I could replicate the premier price, the first price it's ever been seen at. But I don't feel like doing something that's already been done. We like to do one better on our late show. So we want to go lower than it's ever been. That means a brand new low. Could you handle a brand new low? How do you get up from an all-time low? Well, you don't. You just drop it down and enjoy it. Do you like that, Gemma?
Do you know what that sounded like? You know, when somebody's giving you advice and they forget what they're going to say halfway through, and you just get back up again. I was wondering where it was going.
So was I, and I was saying it.
It's 7 hours on air. I think that's what's doing it.
Who cares?
Oh,
okay. I'm loving it. I'm having a ball. $27.95 is not your price. It's the only price anyone's ever seen it, though. Available to buy, should I say. That word is banned. Craze. Awesome or awesome. Enjoy it. Please do. 0800 644 655 in the phone lines. Oh, lots and lots of you there. So bear in mind, I didn't have that many left, and we're taking a big reduction on, well, on anyone that fancies joining me. Why not? $27.95 down to $19.95. If you were ever swithering about it in the past and you weren't really 100% sure, but you thought, oh, quite fancy it, maybe I need something to make me go, yes, I definitely want that. I think that price point might have just tipped a few people into the checking out basket, do you think?
Possibly, yeah, quite possibly. I think I would definitely be considering that if I was at home. Especially if I had an open basket, I'd think, why not?
Exactly. Once you've checked out, it doesn't close your basket. Your basket is open from midnight to midnight. So with Jacqueline, Linda, Jackie, Vivian, a third already, you've got our stock gone. Swatha there, Sheila there, Karen there, not to mention Cornwall. Eleanor is still with us from L'exemple. Eleanor was still with me, or was with me in the Design Inspiration show between 1 and 5 p.m. today. Brilliant to have your company still with us, whether you've dipped in and out or whether you're still here. It's, do you know what? It's been such a pleasure having you with me today. Whether it's only ever been a few seconds, or whether it's been a couple of hours, or whether it's been, gosh, imagine, you've been with me since 1 p.m. till now. Quartzite, that's like a relationship. That is longer than most of my relationships, actually. Do you know what I mean? That's a lot of time to spend with someone. Probably know more about me than most people. Most people that I'm friends with, that is, not just people in general. I think that is 8 hours on a Sunday. That to me constitutes as a relationship. London, Greater London, Bristol, Lincolnshire, New Mexico, Angel's in, Rachel's in. Check it out. Check it out. Do you want to give us a wee tinkle on the phone lines? We'd love to talk to you. I would definitely love to talk to you, but I'm not allowed. I'm banned from the call centre unless I'm bringing cakes. 0800 644 655. All right, Tom. I did talk too much on Christmas Day when I offered to fill in when people were stuck in the snow, and I was like, oh, I'll help out in the call centre. That'll be great. I was on air, and then I was like, oh, got some hours off, I'll go and join in the call centre. And I went on, and I was on the phone to one person, I think, for about half an hour, and they're like, Ali, you're not helping. So I just came back, and they sent me back on telly. Like, you just go back on the telly. Okay. No, I did not count how many you get. I would love to, though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 approximately. Quite impressed with my counting when they all look ever so similar. My eyes didn't go blurry with all that sparkling. But £1.10 per faceted stone. Surely that cannot be true. Pink amethyst. It's very difficult to get a pink amethyst with a clarity like this, isn't it? Usually sometimes they're a bit more included.
I love the cut on it. It's so modern. You know,
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, so angular and modern, and just really gorgeous.
Oh yes, maybe those labradorite nuggets, would they work with it?
Definitely, yeah, definitely those. And the other pearls, the shell pearls we got coming up in the bundle, they'd be nice. The right tone.
Do you want to see those shell pearls? Ooh, the pinks or the goldens? Both.
To be honest, either. But yeah, I was looking initially at the pink, but I think the gold would work too.
And then if you were to introduce the golden, because you wouldn't need that much, just the sparkle that you've got on just one would really.
That's lovely. That's very Chanel, that combination. Oh.
That's all right. I was just thinking, yeah. I wasn't thinking of the bad thing. Other designers are available, like Prada and Versace. These are coming up as part of a bundle. $19.95. I'm going to have to take this off your television screen purely because it's about to sell out. I've only got 4 left. Do try and check it out. I have more of you showing interest on the basket than we have available. My choice. I have some amazing pearls. Can I do them? I love that. Yes. Oh, we should have played the game. You would have got it right today. Would you have not gone for these? What Danny wanted to do. He didn't think I would have gone for them. Yeah. They're huge. Why would I not bring you these? I have brought a lot of pearls today, but I don't think I would ever and could ever be pearled out. Do you think you could? $12 by 10 mil. Now that is fabulous. 12 by 9 millimeter. Now Baroque pearl means one side you've got your flat side and the other is your shaped side. They're not particularly round, they're not particularly oval, they're a mix. They're quite organic in their look. Oh gosh, these will be selling out, so do be quick, make sure you get these before they go. In fact, it is the largest pearl I have had on the show for the past 7 hours. Or 6 hours and 45 minutes. I just want to put them on. Is that bad? I just want to put a clasp on them. Job done. Oh, I forget, I've already got a beautiful necklace on.
They're lovely. The Tsavorite garnets, the green would look gorgeous just in between each.
Oh yeah.
That would look nice.
$9.95. Gone.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
I have even bigger spacer beads for you now. Look at these. Whop diddly whop whoppers. Now these are very similar design to the first ones that we brought to you, but they're bigger. These are 13 by 7 mil, which the other ones were 11 by 7 mil. Now these are the ones I believe we gave to our Gemma to have a wee play with. In fact, you've already, ooh,
I've got 2. Just pop those in.
Yay! Gemma Crow, you're amazing.
They make anything look really high end, I think.
I agree. Obviously your design inspiration and skill straight away, but I'm with you there. They do look ever so high end. And there's another one actually, the shell pearl, which is coming up in your star buy in the next sort of few moments. We'll do it next actually. Oh, wow. And I love actually, you know how you said they've been joined together? What's amazing about it is that the swirl continues around, they're matched up perfectly, so this continual swirl, whether you look at it sideways, you wouldn't actually be able to tell where one half started and the other half began, or that's the same thing.
They are really well made, you know.
Ended and one started, so that's what I mean. They are fabulously well made, Gemma. I have to reiterate what you've just said. 22 grams across 15 of them. That's more than a gram each. Somebody just messaged and said what? Who hit the button? What button? Do you think because we had a little bit of it's what's known as a sting, it's a few seconds, not long enough to be a break, but it's a few seconds. Was that explaining to how to use your cards maybe there? It was explaining about in Twitter. It wasn't a mistake. My director very kindly gave me a few seconds just so I could have a wee sip of water. I didn't realise it would make a big difference, but you've noticed those few seconds of non-jewellery making opportunities, so I do apologise. In my 7 hours of presenting, if there was quite... How many seconds was it? A 10-second clip there, I believe. You crafty makers, you knew. I've been caught out. It was actually on purpose. It wasn't a slip of a button. My director did it to allow me to have a sip of juice. But I promise I will not have another one until... I'll try not to have another one between now and 8 o'clock. If I swelter and disappear onto the floor. It was 14 seconds, oh no! Forgive me. Don't hold it against me, I'm sorry. I can't believe you even noticed. Oh, right, well I best make up for it with this then, eh? Heaven forbid it was longer and it had a bit of my dinner. Could you imagine? The uproar. We're gonna have to take all these down exceptionally low now, aren't we? $12.95. $9.95. I don't know, just give away all the pounds. Make it lower, whatever you want. 15 spaces. No, 15 pieces. You get more spaces than that. Good quantity. Now, to add that to your jewellery, I mean, for the first one, Gemma, that's just what, 3 strands of cord?
Yeah.
With 1 clasp?
Yeah, just
and the charm. Mm-hmm. Price point wise, just a couple of pounds, £1?
Yeah, £4 or £5, I'd say.
4 or 5 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, so if there are 15 of them, and as long as you sell 2 of them, you've got to incorporate your cord in your findings. So say you sell 4 at £4 or £5, that means you've got 11 left to play with that you've got profit on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would that be fair to say, do you think?
I think that's fair enough, yeah.
And even if you didn't, even if it was only 5 to make profit on, if you sort of tend to cover your costs, if you're new to jewellery making or you've never tried it, you don't have a Scooby-Doo what you're doing. I mean, you don't even necessarily have to have a clasp, you could do sort of macrame style knot, I guess, couldn't you?
You could do a sliding knot, something like that, just something really simple. But the ribbon cord clasps are lovely, and they allow it to be adjustable as well, so they're a good idea on something like that.
Oh, they are. Ooh. 15 of them at $9.95, 22 grams. Now, just to let you know, we are about to go to a star buy. It's not a slip of the button. My producer is allowing my director to press this right now. Star buy. Right. What a treat indeed. Brand new. Oh no, it's Sapphire time. My feet are swinging, I'm excited. It's time, it's time, it's time. I've been showing this to you all day. All afternoon actually, forgive me, it's been from 5 o'clock I've been showing you this. The quality in these sapphires are the finest calibre. In fact, they're more than what I would dream of for Jewellery Maker, if I'm being honest. When I started Jewellery Maker and 4 years ago, we didn't have sapphires. I don't even think we had topaz. To be able to bring you a sapphire within this show of being, what, 4 years old? 4.5 years. It was our birthday on the 4th of May for our 4-year birthday. Is that, or is that not awesome, Gemma? What do you think?
I know, it's amazing. I remember when we started bringing emerald, and it just seemed bizarre to be able to make jewellery with emerald, at home, without being in a studio or, you know, workshop. So it was, yeah, amazing. And we just keep getting more and more, and then the quality keeps getting better and better, and then the prices keep getting lower and lower. So, you know, it's amazing what we can do now.
If you joined us a year ago, honestly, I don't think we could do the prices we do now on our sapphire. I think this is such a luxury, and where we've come within a year. And I don't want you to think, oh gosh, if you've only been running 4 years. Our company has been running 10. The Genuine Gemstone Company, or should I say Gems TV, has been running 10 years. So what we're bringing to you now is something that's been 10 years of creating friendships with mine owners, miners, being able, and artisanal miners, to be able to get these great deals for you. And of course, our continuous custom from our sister channel Gems TV and our sister channel in America, Rocks TV, and with yourselves here in Jewellery Maker for the past 4 years. These opportunities do not come around for even on Jewellery Maker every day. Something like this originally started with our Gems of Distinction collection on Gems TV, where you would have something of this caliber with a gold clasp, solid sterling, solid gold, not silver, with gold plating, as in a solid 9-carat gold, 18-carat gold clasp, and that was our Gems of Distinction, which would always sort of tend to start at a minimum £149. Could go up depending on the stone, depending on the carat weight, the clarity, the quality, what you're actually looking at, the gem family, but that's where our price point started at. And we're on average 85% lower in price, we feel, for genuine coloured gemstones than the high street. So if that could be down to about £149, we all know you wouldn't pay £100 for a gold clasp.
No.
So for me to take this under £50 on its own would be fab.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go, there's already a price on the web. Oh my gosh. I love this. It should be the price you're seeing on the web. This is it should be at £37.95. Now there are only 55 of these in the world. 55. That's it. That's all we ever managed to get. And that's excluding the studio sample, which our lovely Gemma has already had a chance to work with. Now earlier, did you see some stunning gems, but you weren't quite sure what they were? You didn't for a second envisage them to be sapphires. The necklace that our Gemma created with those outstanding rubies were these stunning sapphires. Do you want to see it? It's amazing. Sapphires and rubies in a necklace created by our Gemma, and gosh, how long did it take you to make? Just a sort of guesstimate. A couple of hours, 1 hour, less than an hour?
About an hour, which has even surprised me. But you know, I've done it quickly. It's not finished perfectly because I'm doing it to show the design, not necessarily the technique or the finish.
As opposed to
but I am pretty in love with that. I've got to tell you that I've never worked with yellow sapphire. I've never even held it before, and it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Everything that you could imagine doing with sapphires straight away. For me, I would be very boring. I'd just think, just as it was.
Yeah.
And seeing that has made me look at this strand in a whole other light. It's made me think of using it with a wire that I would never, the colour of a sort of precious metal that I would never normally think of.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I bought this for myself and I was at home working with it, I would put it with gold-plated 925 sterling silver. I think I would keep the precious metals, but you know, you don't have to, and it's still sapphire. You know, whether you put it with copper or silver or gold, it's, you know, I just love it. I absolutely love it.
And I guess at the end of the day, it's still yours. Unless you decide to sell it, you could always start again.
You can certainly take it off and restrand it and put it in a different design. It's fantastic. I love that. Absolutely love it.
I love it. I have a totally different thought on your sapphires in a design made by our beading buddy. Now, forgive me, I didn't check the name of it just before I put it on, but I just thought I'd put it on straight away. It's a bit naughty. But when you've got sapphires sitting in front of you.
That's stunning, that design. That's really gorgeous.
Isn't it amazing how you can have the same strand and fall in love with two totally different looks. I believe it was our Suzanne, one of our three beading buddies. We have Sue, Suzanne, and we have our lovely Shara. The three ladies work within the company to make bundles look superb and brand strands. Christine has written dibs. Oh, I love that. My director was like, we have to save this one, we can't dibs it. Good try though, Christine. I would have tried. You beat me to it. We have $37.95. We're gonna go down. You wouldn't take that much off a sapphire strand, would you? Can I just confirm that these are brand new? And we only had 55 worldwide. So are you trying in any way to have and you might be thinking this going, a new viewer deal. Do you know the average first purchase on a finished piece of jewellery, price point wise, on our sister channel is £100. That's on average the first spend is £100 on our sister channel for a piece of jewellery. If you were to walk into Jewellers, how much would you expect to pay to buy a piece of jewellery? How much would you take with you to buy a lovely piece of jewellery from Jewellers? Yeah. Maybe about £50, £100?
Depends what you wanted to buy. I think if you were buying a ring, you'd take £150, £200 or, yeah.
And I appreciate this is not a finished piece of jewellery in any way. That's why I'm not doing a direct comparison in any shape or form. I'm not trying to. What I am trying to make you be aware of is 15 carats of yellow sapphires for you for £30 on our sister channel. I daren't even mention it to them. Could you imagine? I just want to keep it as a collector. I just want to put it in a safe. Bring it out when I feel excited. Look at it, enjoy it. Colours of Sunshine, Happiness Gemstone, there you go. It is a 100% happy strand. If I had that, do you know the first thing I would do? Probably take the afternoon off work and sit and look at it. Then I would take it to the jewellers with me, local jewellers, and say, excuse me, have you got anything sort of 15 carats of sapphires wise for about £30? Watch all their faces. And they'll be like, you're not going to get sapphires for £30, 15 carats, no way. And then I bring this out and be like, oh, well this was only £15 and these are totally genuine sapphires. I've got my authenticity certificate. Could you imagine? And I mean that with no disrespect to any jewellers, because there's some brilliant jewellers out there. It's just that we're in a very fortunate situation, thanks to you, that we can offer these at that price point. We have just dropped the price. Now, £30 for 15 carats of yellow sapphires to me is a no-brainer in jewellery terms. I appreciate for making jewellery, you might think, oh Ali, I might not be able to sell that to people that might be too high a price point. I only make sort of £5, £10 pieces to sell. Then keep it for yourself. For me, it is 100% a connoisseur strand. It's a Sunday night, we launched the gorgeous Tsavorite garnet, we're launching this. These are creme de la creme. They're not for everybody. I appreciate we don't set £30 aside every month to treat yourself or every couple of days. I get that. But when it's sapphires like this, especially if you want to see previous designs with sapphires and rondelles, there's so many designs. What Gemma has made, if you got the rubies, it would be only right to get the sapphire too, right? Brand new strand. It's my final brand new strand of the entire show, actually.
You know, it looked great without the rubies too, so you don't have to have it, because I had it made without the rubies, and then the rubies came over, and I thought they look nice in there, but it looked lovely without it.
I can
really
imagine.
did.
I can imagine it both ways. Enjoy it. As I say, I appreciate it's not for everybody, but if you have been fortunate enough to get some beautiful pearls, or maybe you've made a saving on some wire or something else today that you didn't expect to be saving, it's left you some money aside, you've got until the 31st of January to make your mind up. You don't have to rush into it now, but you only get 60 minutes at that price, and it'll be back up to your $37.95. So there it is, 15 carats of sapphires. Enjoy it. I've got a really special treat coming up. Oh, actually, that goes magnificently well with the Superstar buy, which I haven't really shown you tonight, but if I show it to you now, that would all work quite well together. these are your top of the hour part 4. So in the next, we're going to have a very short break, really short, don't worry. We'll be bringing you both of these pearls as a duo, and then I'll be bringing this as your eyelight and white moonstone duo at the end of the show. And we've got a big major bundle for you, a major mix. We had one last night, if you remember that. It was awesome. Got another one coming up for you with our Gemma and the rest on the other side of the break.
Join guest designer Rachel Norris on her Artisan Earrings DVD. Get creating stunning designs in no time at all through the fantastic tuition from Rachel. The easy to follow steps shown on this DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and experience many different techniques specifically designed for creating earrings. This DVD covers how to make your own findings, Aztec, Art Deco and Aphrodite earrings. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Also referred to as dysthene, is best known for its deep, rich colours and rarity. The name is derived from the Greek word kainos, meaning blue, and although it is not a birthstone, it is often associated with the zodiac signs of Aries, Taurus and Libra. Its clear, strong blue to bluish-green appearance has placed kyanite in the direct association with loyalty, serenity, calmness, innovation and dreams. For more of this incredible gemstone, stay tuned to us. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you just tuned in, I'm Ali. It's really good to see you. I can't believe I've only got a limited 55 minutes with you now. 50 minutes, not even 55. If you've just tuned in, it's great to see you. Would you like to see my top of the hour part 4? So I have 4 parts to the late show. Part 1 is 5 o'clock. Part 2 is 6 o'clock. Part 3 is, you got it, 7. Part 4 is our 8 o'clock hour. We tend to have a top of the hour treat in each one. Only just recently started this on our show because Danny became our resident producer on the late show for this shift size, so we decided let's do something special for our regulars. So you can still get involved whether you are whether you're joining me on the first viewing. Maybe you're a regular viewer but you've never got involved, or maybe you're a very regular viewer and you've already added lots to your basket in one day already. Now, Keshi Pearls, something that last night flew out the door and tonight. So, with that in mind, these are going to be popular. In fact, they already are. 7x8mm to 9x8mm in size, and they go up to 10x8mm for the Peacock hues. Now, have we got any specifications on the treatments, if any? natural peacock pearls and natural, I like to call them silver pearls. You've got for yourself 2 pearl strands. I mean, we managed to do pearls earlier today for $9.95. Could you believe that? I mean, these on their own just now on the web are only at one very low price point of £12.90. Now, imagine with, I mean, I've got a good quantity, about 60 odd of these. Imagine just one note could cover both of them. So you could get, I mean, these are very silent, individual rings of totally natural peacock pearls. Just turn them round, because these are Baroque in their style. Flat on one side, which we discovered earlier was great. Especially if you wanted to make for rings to sit along the neckline. So you're getting what you have with the peacock pearl is, well, if you think of a peacock's feathers, you're getting purples and greens and wonderful pinks in there as well. Blues. I don't know if you get a pink in a peacock feather, but you get a pink in a peacock pearl.
Beautiful.
Can you see that wonderful colour?
Gorgeous, aren't they? You put them with any outfit. So you've got all the colours in, haven't they? So it doesn't matter what you put it with.
Apparently you do get pinks in a peacock feather. Don't know, Danny just went and checked the internet. Yeah, apparently the internet never lies. So I've already got 12 of you confirming. You get both strands for this price, just so you're aware. If you were out in the bathroom or getting yourself a cup of tea or topping up your juice, you might not be aware that that's for the silver pearls. I call them silver. I don't think grey does them any justice. I always say this. Tell me it's a silver moon, I'll go outside and look at it. If you tell me it's a grey moon, I'm not going to be that interested really, am I? Grey day. Oh, do you fancy going to the, well, I don't know, walk around the park? It's a bit grey today. I think not. Do you fancy going and walk this evening? It's a lovely silver evening. I'm there. Are you the same, Gemma?
Yeah. I'm a fan of grey. Grey is I'm a fan.
Oh, well, that's just put that out the window then.
But silver does sound more interesting, doesn't it? Yeah.
Well, grey to me makes me think of a block colour, but pearls aren't block colours because they've got the orient and the nacre. Makes them a variety of these wonderful swirling pearlescence.
Yeah, like a silk, aren't they? They're just gorgeous. Pearls are beautiful. They just win me over. Every time I see them, I'm won over by them a little bit more.
And to think these ones are natural. It's lovely to get a dyed pearl. And dyed pearls, I could think, yeah, $9.95, I'll do that for a dyed pearl or a treated pearl. But for a natural colour in both strands at $9.95, that seems a bit naughty, doesn't it? Gosh, what a naughty lady. I love that. I've just got Fran in London, lovely to hear from you. Dan, do you know the answer to this? £9.95. Thank you for taking time to join me. Fran says, what's the difference between biwa pearls and Keshi pearls?
Biwa are the long sticks. Keshis are like flakes, aren't they?
Depends, because if you think about originally Keshi was from the Japanese location where they were first sort of found, and then a lot of people just decided to call it Keshi. Biwa pearls, as you've mentioned, slightly different with the more of the longer lengths in them. The ones we had earlier, but the thing is, the ones we had earlier today with the longer lengths should have therefore been called biwa pearls, but they were called Keshi pearls.
But is that because they're not? Is it the lake?
Yeah, but they're not necessarily from the Biwa Lake.
Yes.
Because nowadays it just looks like the Biwa Lake. So it's a little bit of a catch-22. I don't think what we're offering, I think these are your Keshi look, but I agree with you, Fran, it can be quite difficult to depict. As you mentioned, Biwa is traditionally from the Biwa Lake, but a lot of people can adopt it if it looks reminiscent to the Biwa pearls. 20 left. Check it out as soon as you can. On the phone lines and the web, they're about to sell out. Well done to you. What a treat. They do look great with these. Howdy, howdy, have a look at these. Totally genuine rondelle jewel, 70 carats across the two. 150 of these in stock. These are your superstar buy. Looking forward to bringing these to you. Iolite and white moonstone. Exciting times. Right, before that, I'm doing some cabochons. 5. Ooh! Thanks, Coral. They're that new, they're still in a bag. Ooh, what a collection. So, you've got your 3 tiger's eyes. Oh, that makes me think of a big caramel chocolate. Oh, yum. It is amazing, isn't it? This is a tiger's eye coin cabochon. Coin as in it's round like a coin. But it's dome-like as a cabochon should be, derived from the cabochon dome-like, meaning dome like at the top, flat along the bottom. 30mm and 30 carats. Wow. That's your totally natural golden tiger's eye. Then we have for you red tiger's eye in an oval. It makes me think of mahogany wood. But a lot nicer. Oops, sorry. This one, size-wise, is huge. 50 carats in this one, 40 by 30mm for you. Do you like this one, Gemma?
Yeah, I just think they're gorgeous. They're so smooth, so polished so nicely, aren't they? They're really high polish on them.
Because obviously you're going to have to use very, very fine particles to get the polish that outstanding and flawless.
Yeah.
Totally natural. Now this is a blue tiger's eye, not a dyed blue tiger's eye, which is why you're still getting a hint of the golden through it. But the blue shimmer, or not shimmer, that's not the correct term. The blue hint, I suppose you could say, within that chatoyancy. So chatoyancy is when it gives you the effect of a cat's eye winking at you. You're getting more than one gemstone, but it's known as a phenomenon. So that is coming as a 50 carat, 50 carat tiger's eye in a 40 by 30mm drop. Now, I've got a further 2. Ooh, hot, juicy pink fuchsia agate 50 carats foil. We'll work with the fuchsia wire we had earlier today, 40 by 30mm. The pinkest of pinks. And then with the blue. Now these are relatively new, if not all new, cabochons within the past sort of 5 days. Within the past week, they're sort of top of the week for you here. Lovely goldens in there, what do you think? That is your lapis lazuli in a 40 by 30mm of 50 carat. Ooh. Loving those flicks. They want to use it front or back, it depends if you're what sort of design you're creating. So, Gemma, you like a cabochon now and again, don't you?
I do. They're so versatile, aren't they? And there's more and more every week. There's more ways of using them that are being shown by all the guest designers. So you just don't run out of ideas. I don't think you can have enough because there's always something new to try every week with a cabochon. So yeah, and they just make such a lovely statement, don't they?
And talking of statements, you could use, doesn't matter what sort of medium you use, whether it be wire or beading thread, or whether it be sort of macrame technique, or whether you use your wire or your chainmail. There's lots of different ways to sort of cage a cabochon, isn't there? And lots of different ways for you to work with it within different mediums.
Yeah, that's it. I think no matter what medium you've got, there is a way that you will find that you want to work with a cabochon. So yeah, there's loads. Like I said, there's something new every week. One of the designers does something.
For example, earlier today, just the other week, Gemma was with us, but earlier today I showed the design that Gemma made with some lovely lace layering on top, and there was a beautiful cabochon sort of encaptured in the middle. Great ideas for if you want to have a look at previous shows on Jewellery Maker's YouTube page. You can do that. Just type in Gemma Crow, or type in cabochons, things will come up for you. Lots of different shows. We'll have shows sort of specific to cabochons and how to wire wrap and how to do different things. We might just have specific tutorials on how to cage a cabochon, but you can always come to a workshop if you fancy. We'd love to see you, love to meet you. There's a price already on the web for these. Is that it? $19.25 for the 5 of them. That's not really very 95 pence-ish on the end though, is it? Haven't we got to finish in 95 pence? I love that. Tap, tap, tapping it down. If you're watching on the web, I'm just tapping thin air, but there is a little, there's a little arrow going round on the television. It's 12.9. Oh, it's a little bit low, no? No, I quite like that. That's £4 each and one for 95p. What do you think?
It's a great price. It's a great price. You'll be paying, in some of the craft stores, you'll be paying $12.95 each. $8.95, $12.95 per.
And you've got not even £4 a stone, because one of them is only about 95p. So I know this is going to sound bad. I don't mean it in a bad way, but choose your favourite 4, and the one you're not as in love with can be your 95p one.
Yeah.
If you're happy paying £4,
like that, yeah.
I mean, because you might think, I don't really work with blue, or I don't really work with pink, or I wouldn't really work with the, I don't know, the gold and yellow tags, but I love all the other ones. So think the one that you're not straight away wanting to make a design with, that could be your 95p cabochon, and the other ones, you're happy at £4 each. Or it'd be even less than that if you love them all. I'm not saying you wouldn't love them, but it just, we all have our own natural colours that we go for straight away, don't we, that we like to work with. So you've got a round in your cabochon and your tiger's eye, totally natural golden tiger's eye. You've got your red tiger's eyes. These are the big ovals for you. 50 carats on this one, 50 carats on your natural blue tiger's eye and your drop, 40 by 30 mil if my memory serves. Oopsie, memory serves me correctly. These are all just relatively in stock within the past sort of 5 days. And then you've got these as well coming through on the phone lines and on the web. If you notice a blank space ever on the information on the telephone lines, on the television, sorry, on congratulations, it's because somebody's joined us from anonymous, not just anonymous name, but anonymous location as well. Don't even want to give us your location. I don't know where to send it to. No, don't worry, it's on the web. It's on there, your details allowed. If you wish to remain anonymous, you can do, absolutely, of course. Not everybody wants a name read out on the television. I appreciate that, especially if you're not wanting to get caught, if you're supposed to be working. Not that I promote not working in working time.
Very naughty.
Whoops. Check them out as soon as you can. Now, this major treat that we've got coming up, major mix. In fact, I feel like doing it now. Star by! Thank you for your messages regarding Gemma's beautiful bracelet. I totally agree with you. It is stunning. That was our Leslie. We're going to be able to do those gemstones for you now. Yep, so the shell pearl here, the lovely, it's almost like a pink champagne, you could go as far as to say, for the shell pearl.
It's a lovely dusky pink. It's really nice.
We've had so many people who've been messaging in saying, when are you doing the shell pearl? We're doing them as part of the major mix, and we're doing them now. So on their own, I've got lots and lots. I'm just going to move them to the side. These huge shell pearls. What you get with these is great uniformity in size and smoothness to the surface. These are 12 mil, flawless looking for your shell pearl. Big size, 38 centimetre strand roughly for you on there. And what's great about these is the price we can offer a shell pearl compared to a perfectly flawless in look. I'm not saying they are flawless, but they give the impression of, there might be one indentation now and again somewhere, but they look pretty flawless to me. it's going to be very, very different between the price point of a flawless pink pearl of a 12mm round compared to a flawless shell pearl of a 12mm round. Shell pearls are constituted shells, so I can do a lower price on this than if it was perfect round. So it means you can get the perfect round look, but without the price. We love that. And then to add into that mix, the perfect combination, you could go as far as to say, oh, sorry, I've just seen Gemma's jewellery. If this wasn't going to be popular just from the strands, when you see Gemma's jewellery, there's going to be none left. Wow, wow, wow. There are only 78 opportunities originally on this. Not that many anymore. You don't need to wait for a price. You can join me as soon as you're ready. Everyone pays the same price anyway. You don't need to go back. Nuggets and more. I love that major mix. So these shell pearl are golden shell pearl of 10mm. What's lovely of them, they're almost this sort of nice relaxed gold. It's not an in-your-face bright 24 karat yellow gold. It's a lovely relaxed sophisticated gold, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's a grown-up gold and a grown-up pink, isn't it? It's that. Yeah. They're lovely together.
Stunning combination. So those two go together. These major mixes, if you ever see one again, if you join me for last night, you know it's all about getting you a great deal. It's not necessarily about the strands working together. But when you have a superb talent like Gemma Crow with you, they actually work together. Because I've got some strands that you just would probably think, well, I would look at and think, how do I deal with this? These are fabulous. I love these. Texture look for you, but that's totally genuine for you. Oh yeah. I've got for you here what's known as your multicolored printed lace shell. So flat ovals from 20 by 5mm, they're all the same size, and it's printed shell. It's giving me a look of almost of a lilac snakeskin. You know, the sort of mulberry lilac bags, mulberry colour and bag, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, it's a lovely, yeah, that again, dusky. It's a dusky colour. It's a lovely colour.
Dusky mulberry hue. Then we've got these. Totally natural, clear quartz nuggets. Now, earlier I showed these to you and we've had a lot of people asking about them. They will go great with the nugget bundles from earlier. They will also work with these as well. Nugget wise, you've got a lot. Clear quartz, these are already allocating already, so please don't wait. 230 carats clear quartz, plain nuggets. Only thing plain about them is that they're not faceted. They are tumbled into this shape, 6 by 2mm up to 10 by 2mm on an 86cm strand. To finish off your major mix, I'm bringing you this genuine lapis lazuli. Oh wow, what a dark blue. And the reason I'm fascinated by that is usually because your lapis lazuli is quite often lighter than that, not usually as striking and royal as I've got for you here. Golden flecks within it are usually pyrite, and the white is usually calcite. But you've got very little calcite, which is actually what you want, because the last big white blobs you want, the better. That's just from sort of a jewellery professional point of view, but you might prefer the whites. If you do love a little white and blue, you might love sodalite. Might be a good call for you. So, last night I was able to bring you 6 strands for £15. But that didn't incorporate lapis lazuli. This is a double strand. So how would you feel if tonight I went lower than that for 5 strands? It would only be fair. It's a major mix, gotta do it. Oh, I love those earrings, Dibs. $19.25 is what it's on the website for, which is fair enough. It's a great Jewellery Maker price. When you see what Gemma's been working on, Gemma, I love all of them. That was just a sweet Dibs. That wasn't just for one particular piece.
That's right.
I want it all.
I've Dibs the middle one.
Have you?
Yeah.
Should have guessed. Loving them. Love, love, love what you've made. I want them all. Wowza.
Really pleased with the chain one in the middle, mixing the pink and the, you know, they all mix so well together.
we're going to get to have a closer look on that one. And we're taking it all to $11.95. All of them.
That's crazy.
Oh, that is so designer. It is unreal. I've got so many designers in my head where that wouldn't be out of place in their sort of £400 window.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Quite random. It's, you know, just, you know,
almost
chain
like
or strewn.
charm-like.
Yeah, and I think with that you could incorporate just the odd charm, or, you know, if you want to make it steampunky, you can pop a few clocks and cogs in there. Just work that one. I'm pleased with that one.
Can't believe you did it first. I love them all. And I love that you've used organza ribbon as well.
Yeah, the organza works with the sheen on the shell and the pearl, so it, you know, it's got that, you know, that sort of luster to it, or shimmer.
Oh, that is gemstone-tastic. Enjoy this. I hope you managed to get this. Now these pictures will be going on Facebook before the end of the day, so if you're looking at that thinking, oh, I want to see that, I want to just look at that as I'm making it, always revert back to Facebook. You don't have to be on Facebook to be able to have a look at the pictures. You just have to have access to the internet. Type in all your w's.facebook.com and then /JewelleryMaker UK. Gemma has her own page on there as GM Guest Designer Gemma Crow. You can have a look on there to see all the pictures as well. But they will definitely be on our Facebook page. And of course, if you're on my Facebook page, I've tagged it already, so you'll be able to have a link to that if you didn't already know it existed. But those I want to sit and study. I want to zoom in on them and try and make those. Are you the same? I've got 18 left. If you want to be able to try and make just even that necklace in the middle, you wouldn't expect to be able to buy that anywhere for £12. And I appreciate the working's gone into it, and the chain and the different elements that you've used, but still.
But it doesn't take long. I mean, they haven't taken long. This has been just during the show. It's, you know, since, you know, for about 2 hours maybe
to make
for
all of that.
Yeah, so it's not much, is it, when you think, you know, so it's not costly in time or money. Yeah. Lovely bundle.
Can you just permanently move into the late show? You and Fleur, Fleur was on yesterday, the pair of you for this weekend. You can just move in.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's not going
to bring Tom with me, but
that's all right. Oh, and I have to congratulate your nephew.
Yes, please do. Yeah.
Gemma's nephew, cutest name, Taylor. Was it 15? Did you say he was?
No, he's 9.
9? I don't know why
he's
I thought 15. Should be 15 with as an achievement. Oh, that's what it is. He came top 5, came 5th in the country.
No,
or was it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Well, it's the National Championships, Dance Championships, held in Cardiff today, UDO. And he came 5th in his category as a soloist.
And that allows him to
qualify for the Worlds.
Qualify for World Championships for his dancing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Brilliant, brilliant. Really chuffed for him. I'm gutted I wasn't there to see it, but I'm sure there'll be videos and things like that to see later.
Brilliant. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I'll post it. I'll post it on my wall.
Oh, yay, please do.
If my sister managed to get a good video, then I'll pop it on.
Massive congratulations. What an achievement. 9 years old.
Fantastic.
Came 5th in your category and you're selected to go to the World, or it allows you therefore to then go to the World Championships. That's amazing. Well done indeed. Yay! Right, I've still got another star ball. Well, it's actually your superstar line to bring you. I'll quickly bring you this. That's got rainbow, it's got moonstone, sorry, forgive me, and highlight. Why I mentioned rainbow moonstone is because I might have some of that for you now. These are stunning. Superstar buy will be just before, well, between 8:45 and 9 o'clock. My last, well, we said that last night, it was my last opportunity of the show, but it sold out that quickly. I had to fit something else in. I didn't have to, but I wanted to. I wanted to give you all your moments of airtime. I wasn't going to just sit back and relax. Comes in a pochette, which is posh for pouch. I cannot believe I've never seen this before, because it's been on twice, and it's the first time I'm seeing it. How much, please? Huh? Well, you know how to give away gemstones, don't you? Oh my goodness gracious me. Wow, wow, wow. Now that is rainbow moonstone if ever I saw it. You can understand, even as a new viewer, what a rainbow moonstone means. It's giving you a rainbow of colour, really simply, as it says. You want to see more than one colour. Not a lot of the time with moonstone you see a blue shimmer, which is fabulous. It's testament to the sort of feldspar family, the sort of labradorescence it's actually known as. Even if it's not on a labradorite, if it's blue shimmer in the feldspar family, you can call that labradorescence. These are rainbow moonstone. These are quite difficult to get a hold of in quantity, of quality, but that's exactly what you're getting here. We've got a good few opportunities for you. 25 carats, and you're seeing what? I don't think I need to point it out to you, but if you're not seeing it on the television, yellows, greens, lilacs, pinks, purples, of course blues. The hues and the tones that you expect from some of the finest quality rainbow moonstone. Oh! And then you have it there for you. Can you see the glow as well on the bottom of them all? Totally natural. You know it's my favourite location for moonstone. It's Indian moonstone. I think it's outstanding quality.
It's beautiful. It's so rare you get to see that in the studio. You know,
on the television coming
so
across.
The quality must be amazing to actually see it in our light.
Oh, they're beautiful. Unreal. You can tell when I'm hypnotised by something because I go really quiet. I just sort of stare at it. It's the highest calibre we've got in the building, I believe, right now. Ooh. I don't think it's even slightly coming across, which is the good part. And the reason that's good is because when you get it home and you're thinking about your 30-day money-back guarantee, which you normally get, you're actually going to get till the 31st of January. Without even having to move them, you're getting the most magical and magnificent. Each one individually. Can I just move it so that I can allow each one to have its own sort of moment? Wow! I just looked at the second smallest one on the strand and it just exploded at me. Exploding quality of colour and clarity. Look at that clarity in a moonstone. Can you see those blues shimmering through? Oh, can you see that each one? And this is with the studio lighting. You're supposed to look at natural genuine gems or genuine gems, but these happen to be natural, with one direct light source. You don't have to stand out in the garden. You can even do it from whichever room in your house has the best light. Mine's my living room. My mum's and dad's house is at the kitchen. Depend on the time of day at Director Tom's. Well, I think that's with most people, I think, Tom. The best room changes. This is true. Depends what time your delivery, your post delivers at. Where's the best room to look in? Do you have a particular room that you like to look at your deliveries in?
Yeah, my dining room, which
really?
Is just pretty much all glass on one side, so.
Ooh, lush.
There's good light in there.
I could just imagine me standing peering in Gemma Crow's little dining room.
You can, I've got no curtains.
Just to see all the gemstones.
I still haven't got round to curtains, so yeah, no. You could just look straight in.
Oh yes. Can you see that they're all magnificent? So you know, I didn't even think about the price. You can tell it's one of those strands where I want to get it no matter what the price is. It's a fall in love. It has calmed me down. I love that. It chills you out, Ali. I just enjoy it. I can just stop and fall in love all over again. It's hypnotic, it's mesmerising, and the fact that all of that is natural. $24.95 is a price that's only been seen at, right? On the web. It's been seen before on 2 occasions. And we're going to go down. Oh, I love that you said, here we go. Here we go. Oh, we're dropping your price. Ooh, Ooh! Do you know, to put those rondelles of white moonstone in between might look pretty special. Green Tsavorite garnet from earlier. Maybe you got yourself yellow sapphires. Anything really that you've got at home. We've had a lot of 4mm rounds and 3mm rounds today that would work really nicely in between these. Just the spacer beads that's in between them already, the sort of bugle beads that you're getting there, the silver ones. Pat, well done to you, congratulations. Merseyside, well done to you. Devon, Seville, Conway, great to see you all. Well done. I can't even talk about it, I'm just looking at it. It's bad, isn't it, Gemma? Just staring at it.
But that's what you want, sometimes that's what you want your gemstones to do. A lot of people just, do jewellery making just for hobby. So, you want something that's going to make you feel relaxed and, just able to enjoy what you're doing, no pressure or anything. So yeah, that's perfect if that's what makes you feel like. I'm like that with Labradorite. I don't take my time. I get the box of Labradorite. It's the same sort of effect that it's having on you, same sort of phenomenon.
It makes me really think the world is an amazing place, that Mother Nature created this and it's totally natural. Man has had nothing to do with that quality of colour or with that natural glow. Yes, fabulously faceted. I'm not taking away from our experts who've put the lapidary skills to this and faceted them beautifully. Don't get me wrong, but moonstone is a natural phenomenon, and to own it this many of this quality is not easy to see. Moonstone doesn't form like this easily. To be able to get a size as big as this, you need what? At least the size of my pinky nail to be able to facet it down to the size of one of these. And if I were to put my pinky nail next to it, just so you could see. In fact, my pinky nail's not big enough. You need a big size. Bear in mind, they don't start off this size. They need to be a lot bigger. Maybe even the size of your thumb to facet it down, just to one stone. Well, I had a lady message me not so long ago on her sister channel, asked me to put my pinky next to a ring, just so she could see in comparison of sort of how it would look, the size of the stone next to a pinky. But I mean, they're huge. Normally on our sister channel you would sort of get a ring box and you try and display that. I don't have any ring box, I don't have anything like that. But if you look at your sort of your thumbnail, then imagine you need to facet down. I appreciate not everybody's thumbnail is the same size, but you can get a sort of gist from it, can't you? That's fabulous. I'm really pleased for you, and I'm over the moon if you've managed to get that quality. And we have got other moonstone and different price points. Yes, of course we do. Of course we do. If you want to get the creme de la creme, then that's for you. That's this one here. If you want to just get some rainbow moonstone, we have some lovely options. Really, really lovely options. It just depends what you're looking to spend and what you're after. But to think £20 can get you a creme de la creme in our moonstone, I think that's an awesome amount to only have to put aside, eh? Right, well done on that one. Cabochons. Oh, is this the ones I nearly picked up earlier? In fact, I did pick them up, but we brought you the other ones first. These are, well, the Wimbledon hues, actually. Wait to see these. If you've just tuned in, how you doing? I'm Ali. Where have you been all day? I mean, literally all day. I've been here since 1 o'clock waiting for you. Well, a little bit joking, kind of have. I've only got 25 of these. I do apologise, I think I've said M about 20 times. I think I just need a wee sip of water. These haven't ever been seen on their own, but they have been seen a couple of times and they've been very, very popular. And take my dress away from the equation, you can see how they actually look without a black background. Can you see that? I'm going to put my hand behind it. It's not really, there's loads of purples in there and greens in there. It doesn't seem to come across so well on the camera. I think you might need to get this one home. Now, they're all 30mm round and 90 carats. I think the other one might come across a bit better on camera, but they all look great. to the naked eye. Very reminiscent to the idea of fluorite, yes, just a little bit deeper in their sort of saturation and their tone. But yeah, Fran, was that Fran, did you say? Fran from London, I think. Messaged in earlier, yeah, you're on it. I do agree. Sorry, Wes, I got a little bit excited there and moved my hand, forgive me. Wes on cameras, he's doing a grand job, don't know how he puts up with me. It's quite pretty with that cord that you were using earlier, instead of suedette.
Yeah, it looked lovely with the suede.
Have you seen these yet, Gemma? You might have seen them, been on a couple of times.
I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen these ones with the green and purple together. They're lovely. Do you know what? I think they work best with a more casual look. So I like the cords with them, or macrame maybe to encapture those cabs.
Ooh, that sounds fun. It's quite nice to get a round cabochon, isn't it? I think a lot of people first tuned in, they heard cabochon. I think they all thought it had to be an oval shape or a pear shape. A cabochon just means it's dome-like in one side and flat along the bottom. Yeah. So it could be any shape around the outside. Could be square, could be fancy shape, it doesn't matter, as long as it's dome top and a flat bottom. Over the 3! Ooh, I like that. Oh, that's an add to your order if ever I saw one. What? Not even £3 each? £2.65 each. It's a little bit naughty, isn't it? You would think there was only 12 minutes left of the show.
You'd think. That's a great price.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, what we were talking about earlier in cabochons, you'd be thinking about sort of about £8 odds for just one, maybe some places.
Yeah, easily. Definitely the big high street hobby stores, you'd be talking about that much.
And you don't need to go elsewhere, you can do it in the comfort of your own home, or if you're out and about, you don't need to stop what you're doing, you just need to check it out. Check it out. And especially, are you into Wimbledon? Some people go to Wimbledon every year, some people sort of have Wimbledon parties in their streets. I know I'm being a bit ahead of it, but the colours are never going to go out of fashion. Wimbledon will always be purple and green, I think, for the foreseeable future. Yeah. Do we not think?
Yeah, they are. My sister's a massive Wimbledon fan, so if I was to make her something significant, I might use those colours. And yeah, there's lots of people that are fanatics, Wimbledon fanatics.
I don't see why not. I mean, I was fortunate enough to go to Wimbledon one year. Yep, and I got to sit centre court. Yeah. It was very, very fortunate. But when I went to get some strawberries and cream, £10 odds for a plastic bowl for strawberries and cream. No, I know, I've been to the shops. I know strawberries don't cost £10, and neither does cream. So I couldn't quite work in where that price was coming from. So yeah. So just thinking, that in essence is actually probably less than what you could pay for strawberries and cream at Wimbledon. So sit in the comfort of your own home making jewellery, watch Wimbledon on the telly, I think. It was great to go, don't get me wrong, it was an absolute thrill, but still. That rhymes, I didn't mean it to. I'm choosing. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, Zircon, obviously. Where did that come from? Where did you put that in? Oh, I love that. It will be quick. Why are we not allowed to do it? They're amazing! Whoa, Gemma Crow, looky here.
No, they're just diamonds, aren't they?
Better than.
They're beautiful. I really love those.
My legs are swinging, they're awesome. It's not just because I'm too short for the chair. My director Tom is looking at these going, oh gosh, they're even better than diamonds. They are not diamonds, they are totally natural Zircon! Genuine gems in their own right, billions of years old, and I'm not being facetious in this, I'm not even joking. They're actually thought to be up to 4.5 billion years old. Yeah, Remember when everyone thought the Earth was 4.3 billion years old, and then they found this gemstone and was like, oh, hold on a minute, we need to invent a new machine to work out the time to find out how old the planet is, because this is older than the planet, what we first began, or what we first believed. So then we found out it was sort of 2.2 billion years out. Could you imagine? We're really about 0.2 billion years out in the beginning of Earth.
Remarkable.
It's a gem that changed history, and it's December's birthstone. If that isn't a reason to get one of this quality, I do not know what is. Now I've only got 3 left. I had how many? 5 maybe? When this launched, how many did I have originally? Or whoever launched it. I thought it was me, but maybe it wasn't. They've gone. $24.95. Thank you to everybody who did show an interest and put it in your web basket. I'm so sorry I don't have any more. Hopefully if we do get any more zircon, I will be fortunate enough to bring it to you. It's time now for your superstar buy. Can we? Are you ready for a superstar buy? Gemma didn't want to do the jazz hands. Fair enough.
I'm too cool for that.
She's too cool for school. I'm clearly the one of the geek at the front. I was sat at the front of French class, mate. I was. So the teacher could keep an eye on me so I wouldn't talk and distract people up the back. Anyway, superstar buy time. I did get an A in French though, so I think it was worth me sitting at the front. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for anyone who's taken the time to tune in today at any point. If you have been with me since 1 p.m. to 8 p.m, thank you. So 9 p.m, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You should get an award. We've passed most relationships don't even last that many dates. That 1 hour dates, that's 8 dates we've just been on technically. And you've just listened to me talk, so it's been a one-way date. So thank you. 35 carats of totally genuine iolite 2x1mm to 7x3mm 18cm strands, 40 carats of white moonstone, which is so perfect for bridal, and I'll explain why in a second, but it's just beautiful. 3x1mm to 6x2mm 19cm strands, so a difference of 1 centimetre between the iolite and your white moonstone, both totally natural. Very, very difficult to get that natural depth of colour and saturation on an iolite. When it's natural, you've clearly got it there. Let me explain what a star buy is to anyone who's just tuned in. A star buy is when I'm able to bring you maybe something that's brand new, or something that's launched and been exceptionally popular but still got a good quantity left in stock, or something we've bundled together to give you a really, really special, really low price. To thank you as well as to say welcome. But the superstar buy is where I'm allowed to go to town. I can do whatever I want, as long as it's not below £6.95 for any one strand on its own. I'm not allowed to go below £6.95 for any genuine gems. Ha! But they didn't say I could take 2 strands to £6.95, and I'm continuing to stick to that. Ali loophole Defoy does strike again. I'm jumping through that loophole with both feet, and I am not looking back. I'm gone. Can't see me for dust. I'm going to be bringing you. What do you mean carried away? Danny knows what I want to do in this price point. Producer Dan knows how I feel about this. Blue and white, classic. What are you thinking? Simply fabulous. Do you like these, Gem?
I do. I think that's gorgeous. I like what you've done with it there, and I was tempted literally to try and stitch that in like that.
Ooh.
So that it would stay, but I didn't, and I've only got round to working with just the blue, but you can have that one if you want.
Can we? Can we see?
Yeah.
A bangle!
Yeah.
I only just got around to doing this. This is a piece of artwork. This should be in a museum. This is fabulous. I just got around to popping some together. That's amazing. Ah. Did you enjoy making that?
I did. I mean, that's a nice simple bracelet. Because they're graduated, you just take the centre section out of the... So you cut either side, which means you've still got all your little ones left for other things.
Oh,
and 2 pieces of wire laid together, and you just wrap them in and just tease it out. It's really the simplest bangle you can do. And I use those...
Because it looks so simple.
It really is. That's wire wrapped round and round, and then with your pliers, just to tighten it up, you just twist your pliers. It gives you those little zigzags. And I haven't finished the weave or anything, but you know, you can do whatever you want around the rest of the weave.
Gemma, I love it. £11.90. It's not your price. So you can make that bangle. You need a bit of wire. Gauge 1 mil, maybe. Is it, or higher than that?
1 mil for the frame, and then 0.4 to thread the gemstones onto. They need a 0.4.
If you need help with how to make that design, Gemma is on Facebook, or you could drop a really quick question to us now. We've only got a couple of minutes left on the live show, so do try and get your questions in quick. Yeah, £6.95. That's it for both of them. Totally natural. On the phone lines, on the web, let's get involved. It's my final piece of the whole show. I was going to say it's my final show. It's not my final show. It's my final piece of the entire show. So £6.95. That is the way to do it. I only have 150 of these, and I say it only because it's £6.95. The blues, you can work with a huge array of genuine gems. Blue's thought to be the favourite colour of both ladies and gents. Don't worry if it's not yours, but it is on average thought to be. So it is a sort of, I guess you could say, a safe colour to start with.
It is, yeah, and it's always the most requested. I think if I do a stall or anything, blue's the most requested.
Ah, well there you go. And rondelle's easy enough to work with.
Yeah, rondelles make great spaces.
Ooh.
They make great flowers, and they make great buttons. So they're quite a versatile size and shape.
I think we should put the price up for all that versatility that these strands have. I think that's a little bit too low. Can we just rewind? Don't tell me the show's live. It's been live for 8 hours. Thank you so much, Gemma Crow. You're amazing. Do you know when you're back with us quickly?
Yeah, I'm back next Saturday for... Yay! I think it's a morning show. Next Saturday anyway. Or Sunday. Oh, I can't remember.
Pick a day, anyone. Have a look on Facebook, or alternatively I'll pop it on my Facebook when I find out. It should be on Jewellery Maker's show schedule. We put that on there on jewellerymaker.com on the website. Thank you. It's been amazing having you with me at any point of the day. It's been wonderful. Thank you so much. Wes, Coral, thank you very much. Director Tom and producer Dan. Our shift side will be off now for 2 days, apart from Dan who's doing overtime, but I will be back with you live on Wednesday night. I really hope you can join me. You can watch the previous show with Lucy or myself later after this, but for myself and Gemma, have a lovely couple of days, and we will see you soon. Thanks again. Bye. Check it out.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Are you new to jewellery making? Then tune in to our Designer Inspiration Show every day between 1 and 5 for our new 2 sections. We'll help you get started and give you all the knowledge and inspiration you need. Also, we'll be introducing you to a new medium every day. Whether you're a beginner or intermediate, we've got everything you need to get you started with a new hobby. The Designer Inspiration Show, only on Jewellery Maker.